This is gonna be part 5 of Steins Gate Elite on the Nintendo Switch. We just reached the beginning of chapter 4 last time we were streaming. And the last event, well, the point at which we are we are at the story, in the story, is when John Titor sent an email asking Okabe to become the Messiah that will prevent the dystopia from happening in the future, something like that. This is what I remember anyway, because it's been, well, I didn't play yesterday, I didn't stream yesterday, so I still I still mostly remember, but well. So apparently John Titor is a fraud, huh?
この俺がメシアだと勘弁してもらいたいものだ。人類を救済するなどくだらないにも程がある。
If the same thing happens to you again, please contact me once more. That moment would prove that you are the Messiah. Those were Titor's last words before our email conversation ended. But I had no intentions of taking Titor's words at face value. I am not so naive.
俺はメシアとは正反対の資質を持つ狂気のマッドサイエンティストホーインキョーマであり、幾多の修羅場をかいくぐり長年機関から逃れ続けてきたのだ。そんな俺が望むのは混沌。権力者を倒せば平和が訪れるとでも思っているのか。答えは否。断じて否だ。そんな夢物語を信じている脳みそがお花畑な奴にはそのまま死ねと忠告してやろう。権力の破壊の後に始まるのは秩序なき混乱なのだ。
I wonder if he's really honest about wanting that.
オカリンは一体どうしちゃったんだぜ。
さあ、ジョン・タイターと熱心にメールしてたと思ったら急に静かになって。で、30分くらい前からこんな状態。
That's already lasted half an hour at this point.
なんか今日のオカリンって全体的にヤバくね。
同意するわ。
Well, what is not weird for Ocarina?
そこのラボメン2人、これよりオペレーションウルドを再開する。マジで下に店長まだいるけど。案ずるな。どうせブラウン管工房はそろそろ閉店の時間だ。
夜は電話レンジが作動しないはずでしょ。
やってみる価値はある。検証するのだ。何時まで電話レンジカッコ仮の作動を確認できるかをな。と同時に
Why is it that it only works at certain
それに
times
クリスティー
anyway?
ナ、お前たちには D メールによって過去を変えてもらう。過去を
Yeah, they still haven't accepted that they sent the lottery numbers, I guess. I still don't believe in the many worlds interpretation of Titor's attractor field theory. Actually, I'm starting to doubt them more and more. If we want to know how the world works, we'll have to figure it out ourselves. And to do that, we need to experiment. One thing I'm sure of is that the mass disappearance in Akiba is related to the email somehow, as is the strange disconnect between my memories and everyone else's. To be able to observe conversions, even so, Kyoma, you may have that power. You might be the one who can guide us to a world line beyond 1% convergence, across the wall that divides what are known as attractor fields. According to Titor, I have a supernatural power, the one I call Reading Steiner. Steiner. My doubts about Titor's veracity aside, I do need to determine if I am indeed the only person who keeps his memories when the past changes.
好きなように過去を変えろ。ただし、なるべくわかりやすい形でだ。
私は帰る。今日の実験結果は明日レポートで見せて。
待て。
岡部に決まってるでしょ。作戦立案者なんだから。
You think he would write any kind of report?
被験者自身も実験中の書簡なんかを書いておいてくれるとなおいいけど。
過去改変には興味がないのか？あれほど実験に前向きだったではないか。
あんたね、昼間のことをもうきれいさっぱり忘れたわけ？私は反対した。
だが実験が始まってからは乗り気だった。文句一つ言わず付き合った。
妄想を垂れ流さないで。
客観的に慣れていないぞ、クリスティ・セレセブよ。
クリスティ・セレセブ。
いちいち言い直すなよ。
実験はすでに一度行われた。この俺が過去を改変した。
おお、オカリン、抜け駆け行くない。
そうではない。過去を改変した結果、お前たちは改変前の一部の記憶を失ったのだ。
今日の昼間のこと？ロト6がどうとか急に言い出したけど。
Yeah, it's true. They still don't really know. They haven't really talked about it. I explained what happened earlier this afternoon.
それはひょっとしてギャグで言っているのか？
本気だ。
マジっすか。
Why did everyone else lose their memories? Actually, did everyone else lose their memories? In order to find out, I need them to perform the same experiment.
うわっ、オッケー。僕一つどうしても変えたい過去があるんだよね。
Daru is quick to adapt as always. We've known each other for a long time. He trusts me implicitly. Or maybe he's just being faithful to his desires.
なんだ？ダイエットしろと1年前の自分に送るのか？
違う！
そんなメール来てもダイエットなんかしないし。
Daru told me he wanted to change the outcome of the Ferris Cup. On that fateful day, Daru faced off against Ferris in the Rhine Axis Battlers only to be completely obliterated. A feeling I know all too well. But if that's the case, it's super dangerous because...
その結果を覆そうと。
It's super dangerous because then they might not have found the IBN 5100 and then that might cause a paradox.
フェイリスタンの作戦はほぼ完璧に覚えてるんで、その裏を突こうってことだよ。うわ、僕って頭良くね？
Ferris is probably too good for that to work. She'll just counter his counter strategy.
まあいい。ダルよ。D メールを送る準備を。
よーし、僕頑張っちゃうぞ。
Daru hunches over and starts typing out the mail, leaving me to input the forwarding address into the phone wave. Name subject to change. The music reminds me a bit of Shin Megami Tensei, right there. I wonder if it's the same composer, maybe. Actually, I feel like checking online. Oh, come on. Yeah, my laptop is always super slow to contact any website when I'm already streaming. I guess it uses up a lot of the upload bandwidth already, so the request has a harder time to pass through. It's not even loading! Give me a sec. I'm really curious. It sounds too similar to be a coincidence, I'd say. Okay, well, I'll close this then, since it's not working. Maishi won a magazine sweepstakes once. Amazing, huh? You know the hero of Gundam, Setsuri? I won an autograph from his voice actor. Did Kitsure is he even from the latest Gundam? I haven't seen it. The original is the best anyway. I never knew Mayuri was a voice actor otaku. You're still reading anime magazines, you're a true otaku. Okay, let's send that one, I guess. Shin Megami Tensei 4. It's the only one I've played, that's why. I'm looking for that one. Really excited about the 5th one coming to Switch. Supposed to be exclusive. We'll see. We'll see if that lasts. Composer. Okay, I've got a list of composers for the Shin Megami Tensei 4, and then Steins Gate Elite. I don't know if the music is the same here. Or maybe that page will give me the answer. Bear with me there. I'm gonna be done soon. Don't show me results in French. Their articles are always missing information. Composer Takeshi Abo. And then that guy was not in the Shin Megami Tensei 4 list of composers. Okay. I got my answer. No way to know if the phone wave will operate at this hour. We haven't figured out the exact window yet.
あんた自身はどう考えてるの？記憶が継続してることについて。
しつこいぞ。ゾンビの異名は伊達ではないというわけか？
意味がわからない。
ゾンビは死してなお人に襲いかかってくる。実にしつこいね。
冗談はやめて。こっちは本気で話してるんだけど。
俺は D メールの送信先が鍵だと考えている。すなわち未来からのメールを受け取った人間。その人間だけは過去改変の影響を受けない。かもしれない。
Depends if it is something that only he experiences. If he really is unique in that way, we'll see. I guess I can't know in advance, obviously. Actually, that hypothesis doesn't explain the mass disappearance in Akihabara. Of course, I still don't have concrete proof that the mass disappearance incident was related to D-Mail. We'll never know unless we experiment.
ダルの実験が終わったら、次はお前に D メールを送ってもらう。内容について考えておいてくれ。
嫌よ。私は送らない。
怖いのか？
そういう問題じゃない。
ならば、タイムパラドックスのことを気にしているのか？
それもあるけど、どっちかっていうと個人的なポリシー。
Policy。
過去を変えるなんて卑怯な感じがするから。私がこれまでに蓄積してきた人生はたかだか18年だけど、それでもその記憶を改変なんてしたくない。なる
ほど。今の自分は完璧であり不満はなく、だから変えたくないと？
なんでそうなる？これまでの自分を否定したくないの。たとえ失敗ばかりだったとしても、それを含めて今の自分があるんだから。
電話レンジカッコ仮が完全に問題を解決して実用化されても使う気はないと？ジョン・タイターがタイムマシンを好きに使っていいと仮に言ってきても、どの時代に飛ぶ気もないと？青い猫型ロボットが机の引き出しから出てきてもそれを使わないと？
ドラえもん。
使わないわ。
だが実験は大好き。そうだな。
好 気で悪いか。
すなわち自分は高めの見物を決め、他人を実験台にして北総 M。実にマッドなサイエンティストだ。
あんたね。
He's not wrong.
できたお。
So, at Faris Cup, enemy setup VL something.
さっぱり意味が。
Yeah, but he will get it, I suppose. Me neither.
フェイリスタンのカードの配置だお。見ればわかるだろ上皇。オカリンたちが疎いだけ。
Well, whatever. Preparations are complete. If this works, the mail will arrive at Daru's phone 52 hours ago. The discharge phenomenon occurs normally. I close my eyes to shield them from the lightning as sparks. The D-mail was sent. Daru should have received it 2 days ago. However,
そのことをなんで俺は覚えている。
did it happen or not? When I sent the D-mail earlier this afternoon, everyone else forgot about it. Yeah, but there was a that flash, it was weird when the past was changed that time. If Daru's D-mail changed the past, then the present should have changed too. Daru should be the only one who remembers that he sent the D-mail.
過去変わった？
Check your phone.
誰も覚えているんだな。
え？何が？
今 D メールを送ったことをだ。
覚えてるに決まってるでしょ。何バカ。
It didn't work this time.
そうか。岡部がさっき言ってたことが正しいなら、私とあんたは過去が変えられた記憶はないはず。
ダル、お前フェイリス杯でフェイリスに勝てたのか？
わかんねえ。
勝てたらフェイリスの手料理とか言っていたはずだ。それは食べられたのか？手料理とは何だった？
わかんねえ。しょぼーん。
Well, look at your phone. Is the email there? I checked Daru's send history. As expected, the email he just sent isn't there. I do, however, find the email in his inbox. He received it 2 days ago, just like we wanted.
もしかして過去は変わってないんじゃないの？
ちょっとマユシに電話してみる。
He's the one who changed the past, yet he doesn't remember what happened after the change. That's odd. Well, he didn't remember...
あ、マユシまだバイト中だよね。あのさ、悪いんだけどフェイリスタンはそこにいる？うん、いるんだね。
Yeah, I was gonna say... Okabe didn't remember giving the numbers to Lukako either after he changed the past, so... I don't know.
じゃあさ、ちょっと聞いてほしいんだけど、僕ってこの前のフェイリス杯でフェイリスタンに勝ったっけ？負けたっけ？え？負けた？誰が？フェイリスタンが？僕が？あ、そう。あー。
Daru's shoulders droop as he hangs up the phone.
その様子だと過去は変えられなかったみたいね。
なんで？オカリンは変えられたんしょ？
You are the
吉田
Messiah,
が送った
Okarin.
勝つための方法って必勝法じゃないせいじゃない？有利になるってだけで。
Yeah, it's also possible. Yeah, indeed.
最終的にフェイリスさんが橋田に勝ったから過去は変わらなかった。
Yeah, the change wasn't significant enough.
そうだけどさ、ゲームの過程は変わるじゃん。
たかがその程度ではダイバージェンスは揺らがないということかもな。
Yeah, that was a pretty feeble attempt, you have to
もっと
admit.
わかりやすく過去が変わったって確かめられる改変にしないと実験の意味がない。
Yeah.
あ、いえ、別にこの実験に賛成ってわけじゃないけど。
Yeah. All of a sudden,
いや、まだだ。まだ終わらんよ。
all of a sudden, she wants to be a part of
もう
it.
一度別のアドバイスを過去の僕に送ってみる。今度はもっと的確にフェイリスタンに本気で勝てるようなアドバイスだお。
そんなにも勝ちたいのか。
むしろそれほどまでにフェイルスの手料理を食べたいのだろう。
オカリンの答えでファイナルアンサー。
Who wants to be a millionaire? I wonder what the 600 thing is. 600 watts? Maybe it's too late. No discharge. It's too late at night. Yeah, the timer counts down to 0 without incident.
時間切れ？
おそらくな。
What time is it?
なんだよ、せっかく素晴らしいアドバイス書いたのに。
You can try again tomorrow.
やむを得ない。実験は明日に持ち越しだ。
I checked the clock. It's just past 7 p.m. So it stops working at 7 p.m. then. About Rainet. Mairi-chan's obsessed with this anime called Rainet. So I rented it to see what it was about. I don't usually watch anime. When I do, I prefer romance. But I found this anime to be pretty deep, even though it's aimed at children. I was surprised. P.S. I was so engrossed in Rainet, I couldn't do any practice swings with Samidare. I'm sorry. Now you're hooked on Rainet. Everyone around me is buying into this Rainet craze. How can it be so popular? Don't tell me it's an organization plot. That's your problem right there. You can't waste your time with romance fluff. If you have that much free time, then practice with Samidare. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's send that answer, I guess. Hi, Jeff. Yes, you have. This is the 5th one already. Since Kurisu was heading back to her hotel, I decided to accompany her part way to get some dinner. This looks like a long game though, so there's still quite a bit to come, I think.
昨日ホテルに帰ってからずっと考えてた。電話レンジはどういう原理で時間移動を可能にさせているのか。
LHC と似たことが起きているのだよ。お前は言ったはずだ。LHC は巨大な電子レンジだと。
Giant microwave.
電子レンジが LHC と同等の機能を持ってたら、日本は一家に一台ブラックホールになるよね。セルンがあまりに簡単にカーブラックホールを作ってるように見えるから感覚が麻痺してるけど、そもそもブラックホールなんて人工的に作れるものじゃないし、とんでもないリスクのある代物だし、家庭の電子レンジがブラックホールを作れると思う方がどうかしてる。
And yet, it does. Taito's time machine is small enough to fit inside a car, and it makes black holes. Well, that's what he said at least. Now that I'm a little skeptical of Taito, I don't feel like bringing it up.
一つ言えるのは、電子レンジ単体じゃブラックホールは作れないということ。電子レンジに何かが干渉して電子を注入してきているのは間違いない。
An outside source of electrons? What could that be?
さて、私は帰るから。また明日、レポートをまとめといてね。
She was serious about the report? Another one. Assistant, did you write it? Have you written that report yet? For your information, I wasn't joking yesterday. If you blow this off, then you have no right to call yourself a scientist. Maybe this is too much for a freshman like you to understand, but writing papers is part of being a scientist. I still haven't figured out how this is influencing things, though. Let lesser men worry about such things. I have inventions to build and discoveries to make. I am not a mere scientist. I am an insane mad scientist. If you're so confident in your superiority, then show me your power. Yeah, I'm not a mere scientist. I am an insane mad scientist. What do you mean, mad scientist? More like bad scientist. Is she threatening me? If you don't know what mad means in this context, I'll tell you it's the insane definition. That's like a pun on my grandpa could come up with. Am I right? Yeah, be that way. Ah! So you're an insane scientist, huh? That's like saying hot water either, lol. Or an aching headache, lol. Is she not done emailing me? Get a life. Just how badly does she need my attention? Well, I guess the email exchange is over. This is getting tedious. I'm ignoring this one. There's nothing I could answer anyway, so this is not a choice. It's scripted to be that way, I suppose. There wasn't anything to do after Kurisu left. Now it's the next morning and I'm sitting on the bench in front of the brown tube workshop. It's still early, but it's already blazing hot. The brown tube workshop was already open for the day, but no one was inside. Perfect time to experiment, I should say. Knowing the owner is probably off to take care of his daughter or something. We're supposed to be experimenting today, but not a single lab mem has arrived yet. Bunch of slackers. They'll regret ever. Really sorry, you've been checking if you're online all the time. You could. Recently, an old issue has popped up that has been preventing you from doing a lot of stuff and making it very hard. Hence, I missed 3 of your streams despite looking forward to see TD so much. It's alright, and if you still want to catch up later, there's always that option for you. I mean, it's not interactive because it's not live, but I mean, if you really wanted to see them.
Oh. ずいぶん暇そうだな、岡部。
おはようございます。おかりんおじさん。
Oh, by the way, I did receive the other visual novel that I plan on streaming in the near future. I got it now. It's from the same creator and writer as the Zero Escape series, that one. It's been in the news actually lately because apparently it got review bombed by someone because one of the main characters was a transgender or a transvestite or something like that. So that made the news recently, but now apparently the bad reviews were removed from Metacritic, and now it's supposedly the highest rated Switch game in the Switch user reviews or something like that. So it has to be good. I hope so anyway. Good morning, Mr. Okarin.
俺はおじさんではない。兄様と呼べ。
お父さん、どうしよう。
岡部、うちの娘に何をふざけたことを吹き込んでやがる。
教育がなっていないのではないですか、ミスター・ブラウン。その子が俺のことをおじさん呼ばわりするのを何とかしてください。
いいだろ別に。器の小さい野郎だな。なえ、こんな野郎の言うこと聞かなくていいからな。
うん。
What's that?
おかりん、おはよう。あ、
Nae's face brightens the moment she hears our voice.
まゆりお姉ちゃん。なえちゃん、おはよう。おはよう。なえちゃんにこれあげる。はい。
Hmm?
どうぞ。
No, not really, no.
わあ、ありがとう。
I'm not like, I mean, when the game reads its own sentences out loud like this, well, I don't have to read much. She offers me some, which I silently accept.
岡部倫太郎、タイタをなんて。
Suddenly, a bicycle comes racing toward me at full speed. Ah, it's her again.
チース。
I'd rather not talk about Taiter in the middle of a public street, so I pretend not to hear her.
トゥットゥルー、すずさん。おー、椎名まゆり、トゥットゥル
This is her catchphrase, don't steal it. Like I said, Mayuri gets along with everyone.
ー。やる気ないな。昨 聞いたんでしょ
聞いたが奴の言うことが正しいかわからなく
Yeah,
なった
hold on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's paused now. If I had to sum it up, let's just say that he discovered that he could use his microwave oven to send bananas back in time, and when they get sent back in time, they jellify. But then they hacked into the CERN computer system or something, and discovered that they're using the big particle accelerator to generate black holes, and they've been trying to send people back in time, but those people were also jellified because at this point in time when the story is taking place, they haven't perfected it yet. And then there's this time traveler, John Titor, that came from the future, and apparently he has a functioning model of the time machine. He is from 2036, and he says that CERN will not manage to get a functional time machine until 2034, so 24 years in the future. And he's been experimenting with sending emails back to the past using his microwave, because emails manage to get through, but they can only send like a tiny little bit of data through these emails, like 36 bytes or something like that, so they can't send a lot of text. And so and now John Titor just told him that he is the Messiah, the only one who can perceive changes in world lines, so that when something gets changed in the past because one of those emails has been sent to the past, well, he is the only one who retains his memory of the events being the way they were and now having been changed, and he's been dubbed the Messiah that can prevent the future from happening. Because apparently in the future, CERN has enslaved the population and banned or stolen all kinds of technology, sending humanity back to the state that it was in the 18th century or something like that. And so he's supposed to prevent the future, according to John Titor. But he doesn't want that, apparently. All he wants to do is just cause chaos, so... That's about... Yeah, if I had to sum things up to this point in a few words, yeah, I guess that's about it. No, it's okay, it's okay. You've never watched the anime or anything? I know you haven't played the game because you told me, but I was wondering if maybe you've watched the anime or something, because as far as I know, the anime is pretty similar. Well, the game probably goes into more detail, and well, the anime is interactive, so you got like different possible endings. You have a couple times? Ah, okay. I don't know actually if I have made big decisions so far. I mean, the only amount of interaction I've had so far is deciding what to answer those emails. And I don't know if I've made a big choice yet, because it doesn't really tell you if those choices are affecting anything. It's my first playthrough, so I don't know. Why is she so flustered? Does it bother her so much that I can't trust Titor?
そうかタイターオタか
いやクリス
I suspect her from perhaps being John Titor.
クリスちゃんトゥットゥル
Good morning.
That reminds me, doesn't Part-Time Warrior have something against Kurisu? I look at Suzuha, her expression has changed dramatically. Well, I don't know. She seems to be from a future where there's no... well, she says that she's from a time when there's no bicycles, there's no trains. She had never seen fireworks before. I mean, where is she from if she has never experienced stuff like that? But then Joy Tetra said that in the future, well, humanity lives like they used to in like the 18th century, so they probably don't get to experience a lot of the stuff that we take for granted now. Nigeria? I'm pretty sure they have trains still, at least. Or bicycles, anyway. Her body stiffens as she stares down Kurisu. It's like she's trying to start a fight with her glare. Kurisu's pretty stubborn too, so she makes a show of ignoring Suzuha's glare. For a second, I'm worried that they might start throwing punches, but that doesn't happen. Yeah, there's also the fact I was gonna say that she knew about the IBN 5100, about what it is anyway. She seemed to be in the know about everything that I was doing. It was a bit weird. There's something strange about her, but I don't know if it is purely and simply that she is John Titor. I mean, I don't know it yet. Or if it's something else that I just can't imagine right now. Well, I don't really care about their little quarrel anyway. Only one thing interests me now, the mystery of D-Mail. Tokyo Kakeru D-Mail. Mail, sorry. When Daru finally returns, blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay, well, fine. How roles have been swapped from when we were playing the Nonari games. Yeah, you've played it and I haven't. Well, you know the story and I don't. We begin experimenting immediately, even though it's still morning. The electrical discharge occurs on demand. Yeah, I gotcha, yeah. Explaining away the noise can wait. For we are at war. War against the organization and CERN, the dark powers that rule the world from the shadows. Anzai Sensei. So he sent the email that he intended to send himself the day before. Tips list. Anzai Sensei, the coach from a famous basketball manga. Which one is it gonna be? Slam Dunk? Or something like that? I have never watched Slam Dunk or read the manga, so I would not know if this is the one that they're referencing. On the internet, posters sometimes express a desperate desire by quoting the manga like so. Anzai Sensei, I want to... and another oft-quoted line, this one is spoken by Anzai Sensei, is, if you give up, it's game over. Maybe it's Slam Dunk. It's the most well-known basketball manga or anime that I know, so... I think I know another one, but I can't remember the title of that one. A more recent one. Check now. If you give up, it's game over. It is Slam Dunk. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Unfortunately, Daru's second D-mail fails to change the past. I only know the title. I've never read or watched the anime, so I just know it because I've seen the books in libraries and that sort of thing. Bookshops, sorry. I get the feeling Rainet matches are difficult to cheat your way out of like this. Alright, so who do we experiment on? From the look on Chris's face, I don't think she's willing to change her policy. That leaves only one candidate. Is she gonna be willing though? Well, actually, I think I may have seen them in the local library because they do have some manga that you can. Well, they don't let you borrow books in our library. You have to rent them. It's pretty cheap, but you still have to pay a little something to take them out, though. But no. But what I really meant to say though was in bookshops, like amongst the other manga that I would browse through because I used to buy those more in the past than I do now. Can't afford it too much anymore. I focus my spending money on video games more. She's a woman of simple things, of simple desires. I don't think a simple request is going to change that. Oh no! Looks like I'm the only one with ideas.
1時間前のマユリに D メールを送るのだ。今日はおでん缶が食べたいとな。
そんな誘導に乗るほど。
Yeah, that's probably not enough. Nice way of saying that she's a badly written walking stereotype. Well, she kinda is.
今日もね、自動販売機の前で10分くらい迷っちゃう。
I don't mean badly written, but she is kinda stereotypical still.
ラーメン缶にしようかなって。
What was that? There was something added to the tips list. Canned ramen. Ramen packaged in a can like a drink, sold in vending machines. Unlike regular ramen, noodles are made of cognac. Is it konjac or cognac?
つまり後
I
押
never
し
knew
があ
how
れ
to
ば
read this.
参りは必然的におでん缶を食べたくなるというわけだな。よし、それで行くぞ。
It's pretty.
わかった。じゃあ過去を変える前にラーメン全部食べとかないと。
I was gonna say it's a pretty inoffensive change to the past, so
食べておかないとどうなるの？
もったいないもん。
あ、そ
isn't it dangerous?
そうね。
I mean, isn't it gonna change the structure of what is inside her stomach? The autistic, retarded, innocent teen girl stereotype. Well, that's something that I've been wondering about, because is she really so simple, or is it that she's just acting that way? Is she pretending to be dumb because she thinks that it's cute, or is she really that way? I get the phone wave prepped for D-mail. The content of Mayuri's mail is simple enough. I just hope it actually works. To send it 1 hour back, we input 1. In other words, we set the microwave for only 1 second. I wonder if the discharge phenomenon will occur in such a short span of time. That's something else we'll learn from this experiment. Yeah, you're not gonna tell me if it's dangerous or
電話
not.
レンジカッコ仮起動。
あー、メールまだ送れてないよ。
It's just too short. There wasn't enough time to blink. Yeah.
1秒じゃ放電現象は起きないか。データ通りだけど貴重な実証データが取れた。
Hmm.
これって例えば事前に暖気みたいなことしたらどうなるん？
暖気？
Warming it up?
つまりさ、1秒じゃ放電現象は起きないわけでしょ。だから事前にメールを送らずに30秒ぐらいレンジ動かしとくんだお。その後間を置かずにタイマー1秒でもう一度動かす。そしたら1秒でも放電現象起きそうじゃね？
根拠は？
ネス。
マユリよ、もっと他に何かないのか。
Don't yell at her. It's not her fault.
じゃあ昨日買ったおにぎりの具を違うものにするとか。
That's probably less
お前は
dangerous.
昨日食べたおにぎりの具の種類を覚えているのか？
おかか。
Hmm.
即答？
That sounds pretty delicious too.
だからね。おかかを
Impressive.
明太子にしようよ。
Maybe we should find another test subject. What's that? Baito Senshi. Akihabara is such a strange town. Everywhere I look, I see drawings of cute girls. Some of them even have their breasts fully exposed, which startled me. Coming here has been a real culture shock. It's amazing how peaceful Japan is now. Right, now. Being the key word. She's totally from the future, I tell you. I agree, it's all because of the organization's efforts to stupidify Japan. Disgusting. I can imagine how that would shock someone who isn't prepared. Unfortunately, Moe has become the symbol of Akihabara and the chaos that rules here. Get used to it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. I can imagine how that would shock someone who isn't prepared. There, that should do it. Wanting to clear my head, I go up to the rooftop. I left Mairi and the others at the lab. I need some time to get my thoughts in order. I recall what happened when I sent myself the Lotto 6 numbers. The moment I sent that email, I felt a strong tremor, and then the world as I knew it changed slightly. The fact that I had sent an email had been undone. However, it was in my inbox. The message had clearly made it to the past. What does this mean? The mail was received but never sent. Isn't that a time paradox? Is that the reason why everyone else lost their memories? Why did that happen? In the game, yes, I think they have. I think it's been mentioned in the game, yeah. And I remember saying something like, I've never been really partial to Dr. Pepper myself. Had some a few times, but it's nothing special for me anyway. Changing the past changed the world. Taiter spoke of divergence. When divergence changes, are people's memories reconstructed to match the new world line? You tried it once, had enough. It's like a sherry-based soda, isn't it? I had maybe two or three times. I know there used to be a commercial on TV when I was little. It was in the commercials a lot at that time. It's not really a popular drink these days over here anyway. So I'm pretty sure you don't even see it on shelves anymore, or at least here in Belgium. And well, because it was on TV, I had to try it because I was like that, I suppose. And so I tried it a few times back then, but it never became my favorite drink or anything. Anyway, changing the past changed the world. Taiter spoke of divergence when... Oh yeah, okay, I read that. Then how come I remember the previous world line even after the past changes? He told you you're the Messiah! My deliberations are interrupted by an incoming email. Whatever, I can just reply to it later. However, all these mails, it's Moika, isn't it? No doubt about it, it's got to be Kiryu Moika, the male demon known as Shining Finger. There's something wrong with that woman. Yeah, I'm not sure what is with her anyway, so far. What makes her so, shy and stuff? I sigh and open my mail reluctantly. Shining Finger.
No.
And I send the email to Moika. CG Finger. Is that her Japanese name? This one I mean, CG Finger. Ah, that one. That finger. Can I send an email to Moika? What is she gonna send for an email? Like sending herself the location of the IBN 5100? I remember when it is shown in the anime, and I always think big CG finger. She wants to send an email. She's just gonna send herself the location of the 5100 so she can get to it first. That reminds me, yesterday I made Moika lap mem number 5. Yeah. 005. Can I pretty please, Moika? That means she's qualified to participate in our experiments. いいでしょう。お願い。Moika. Moika seems serious, so she might meet my demands. Most importantly, all the other lab mems are completely useless when it comes to emails. I still haven't been able to verify whether or not I can keep my memories if someone else changes the past. But wait. I guessed how it was supposed to be pronounced from the context. I guessed it. I couldn't read it. I guessed it. I guessed it from the English when it said "pretty please," and I saw the O and E sound at the end. I figured it had to be onegai or something like that. It's one way to learn kanji, I suppose. Moika works for an editorial company. In other words, she's related to the media. What if she sends an email and leaks word of the time machine? We'd be flooded by press. Gone will be the days of lurking in the shadows. Ask her to show you what she's gonna send before she sends it. My location will be exposed to the organization. Of course, sooner or later we're going to have to announce our findings to the world. But in that case, I'd rather choose a national newspaper or TV network to cover the event rather than some shady magazine. That way, it'll spread faster throughout Japan. Nay, the world. Either way, something tells me it's better not to go public through Moika. Is it her again? I'm a lab mem too. That said, as our message attests, Moika is a lab mem. Yesterday we told her everything about the phone wave and emails. Moreover, we made her one of us. It was necessary to buy her silence. Realizing that I have no reason to deny Moika her request, I put my phone to my ear.
俺だ。ああ、少しばかり迷っている。何？声でわかるの？叶わないな。電話レンジカッコ仮の実験にシャイニングフィンガーを引き入れるかどうかについて。
It is that Moe? Ah, okay.
あの女を生贄に捧げろというのか。
What nonsense. You want me to offer us a sacrifice?
世界に混沌をもたらすためなら犠牲はやむを得ない覚悟だか。いや、問題ない。むしろ迷っていた俺が情けない。マッドサイエンティスト失格かもしれんな。ああ、これは俺にとってむしろ典型とも言える申し出。まさにシュタインズゲートの選択となるだろう。
He does pronounce it Steins Gate himself. The German way. It's decided. I type a reply to Moika. I didn't get to read it. It was too fast. I'll wait for Moika to come to the lab before we start experimenting. She replied already. Yeah. Yeah, I think, indeed, Kurisu mentioned something like that at one point. How we... Yeah, I think it's mentioned in the game too. I think I got the scene where she says something like, it's such a stupid name. You even mixed a German word with an English word. Yeah, she says something like that at some point. Yeah. I think in the game too. What? She's already downstairs? Why didn't she tell me? What? Yatta! Yeah, that's the subject of the email. I'm actually in front of the building already. It's a really cool name if you ask me, though, by the way. What, Kurisu? I rush down to meet her. Kuristida. Once we enter the lab, I get all the lab mems to stop what they're doing and then tell them about Moika's situation. She's just happy that there's more girls as lab mems like she is. And with that, we commence the email experiment. She spoke. Hey, show us what you're gonna send. I wanna know. Ah, Steins Gate. Ah, okay.
別にわがままとは思っていない。むしろお前の申し出にこちらが感謝しているほどだ。
Yeah, I'm concerned about what she wants to send. If it's something to do with the 5100, that might create a paradox.
で、桐生氏はどんなメールを送るつもりな？
俺からの要望としては、過去が変わったかどうか確かめることができるよう、シンプルで分かりやすい内容にしてもらいたい。
A new mail. I want to keep my message secret. No, don't let her! Don't let her. It's so obvious what she's gonna do. No, more importantly.
内緒だと？どういうことだ？
What's that? What's that? The desktop is way too clean. What, the desktop on Daru's computer? Yeah. Yeah, it's way too clean. I also don't know what he's using for well, I guess is he using the he is using the X68000, I guess. So it's not Windows. If it is if it is the X68000, it's not Windows, the graphical user interface on that thing. I'm not even sure what OS it uses, to be honest. Yeah, the icons.
何？どうしたのよ？
It's private. It would be too embarrassing if anyone knew. Don't believe her!
そういう問題ではなかろ
Kurisu peeks at my phone from beside me.
なるほど。気持ちはわからなくはないけど、これはあくまで実験だと割り切ってデータの収集を優先すべき。
う。ほう。珍しく意見が一致したな、上司よ。
別にあんたに同意したわけじゃない。データを収集しないと電話レンジの仕組みがいつまで経っても解明できないって思ったから。
Yeah, I was gonna say though, even if she did send herself the location of the 5100 so she can get to it first, I'm not sure that the people at the shrine would give it to her because they only agreed to give it to the person that the previous owner said would come get it, and they said a young man. She's obviously a woman, so it wouldn't work, I guess. If the people at the Yanabayashi, I think it's Yanabayashi shrine, yeah, assuming that they can be trusted to pay attention to that, I suppose.
でも女の子にはね、秘密がいっぱいあるのです。誰にも言えない秘密をね、自分だけに教えて。
They mentioned that it's an old computer from the 80s that he's using. He is using a Sharp X68000, which is a computer that was very popular in Japan during the late 1980s and early 1990s. It was a popular platform for gaming also in Japan at the time. Konami released a lot of games on the X68000 during those years, including a Castlevania game that was exclusive to that machine, which was ported to the PS1 later. That's mostly why I know the X68000. There were a lot of versions of their arcade games and a few... Yeah, Komoni, yeah, if you prefer, yeah, because that's more in line with what their business is about these days, I suppose. So yeah, it would be something proprietary made for that computer that they would have used during those days. I think when you booted the computer, it would have been some sort of DOS, but there was a user interface too, I think. You would boot games in command line like you would DOS games, I think.
くわ、まさかこれってセクハラになるん？
落ち着けダル。
Alright, seems Mayuri and Moika have formed some sort of mainstream girl alliance.
メールの内容に プライベートに深く関わることを書けと強制した覚えはない。
Chris nods firmly at my words. Looks like she doesn't intend to join the mainstream girl alliance.
私的な内容を送りたいにしても今はまだ見送るべき。タイムパラドックスの問題も完全に解決されたわけじゃないし、もっと慎重に慎重を重ねないと。私的な内容は NG。 少なくとも非公開にしたいという話は受け入れられないわ。あなたに悪意がなくてもメールの内容次第で時間軸に深刻な影響をもたらすかもしれないんだから。第三者にメールを見せてその内容について問題ないか吟味すべきよ。
うん。俺が言いたいことはすべてジョシュが言ってくれた。そしてそうは
You
言
mean
い
in
つ
the
つも
game? Yeah.
我らは実験を中止するつもりはない。
あんたの意見を代弁したわけじゃないから勘違いしないで。
Yeah, if you're mentioning that scene where where he goes to Kurisu and tells her, "Oh, you get it. Lab coats are necessary for scientists," or something like that. Yeah, I don't really recall exactly what he says word for word, but yeah, I sort of remember that scene. Yeah, that's from earlier in the game. Yeah, that's pretty early on, I think.
そもそも実験においてはプライバシーよりもデータが優先される。被験者になるならその覚悟は必要よ。
You love that one? Don't tell me that's the reason Kurisu won't send the email herself.
そうなの？マユシーはね、さっきそんな覚悟せずに送ろうとしてたよ。ごめんね、クリスちゃん。
Well, hey, Panda.
別に謝らなくても責めてるわけじゃない。一般論を言っただけ。
I imagine some people might take issue with that statement, but I'll refrain from saying anything. I'd rather not get my head chewed off right now. Moika's expression doesn't change. Same as always, I don't know what she's thinking. She just wants the computer.
お前はすでにラボメンだ。俺たちを信用してもらわないと困る。プライベートな要件は後日にしてもらおう。もしできないというのならば、お前に見せてやらねばならなくなる。この俺、法王院京魔の中に眠るまがまがしき狂気の力女。
She's not gonna take him seriously, right? Moika is already typing on her phone. My threat was ineffectual, it seems. Can I see the emails you've sent so far? I want to use what? I want to use that as a reference. I think you
着
said.
信履歴ならあるぞ。
I can show you my arrival history.
送信履歴は
Well, that's the thing. It doesn't. It's not retained.
ないというと語弊があるな。送信履歴は消えてしまうのだ。
I confirmed that after I sent that email yesterday. Moika was there, but she doesn't remember either. What's with her? She's so weird. I don't need to see the history, and I'll show you the. Wait, what? Ah, but it's too fast. I can't read. Looks like she understands. I showed the mail to Kurisu too.
萌香さん、無理しないでね。
Is that supposed to be encouragement? Mayuri sounds concerned for some reason. For some reason, Mayuri seems concerned for Moika.
じゃあさ、どんな内容を送るん？そもそもオカリンの言う簡単で分かりやすい過去改変ってハードル高すぎ。
何を言う？お前たちのレベルが低すぎるだけではないか。
案はある。
Moika murmurs.
おお、これは期待できそうだな。具体的に説明を頼む。
Moika then invokes her power once more. Ultra fast typing, the power known as Shining Finger. 4 days ago I bought a new phone, but now that I've tried it, I'm kind of regretting it. So I'm thinking, yeah, I couldn't really read the rest. Let's see. She says she switched phones 4 days ago, but wants to tell herself not to do so.
シャイニングフィンガーは実に有能だな。まさにラボ面の鏡。
Does she have like hidden something hidden that she wants to do with this? Not sure. Warning myself not to do that. If I do, then the phone I'm holding should change, right, Moika? Okay. You should make it easy to tell whether the past has changed. Looks like the 3 useless members have no objections to Moika's superior idea. Ultra-fast typing, and we are shown a scene of her typing her finger very, very slowly. Looks like the 3 useless members have no objections to Moika's superior idea. With all that out of the way, it's finally time for our experiment to begin.
では視圧しよ
視圧しよ
ねえねえ、どうして萌香さんのことを視圧師って呼ぶ
視圧師。
の？
それが桐生萌香の力に俺がつけた名だ。桐生萌香、お前は今後先行の視圧師、すなわちシャイニングフィンガーを名乗るがいい。
Moika shakes her head expressionlessly.
何？嫌だというのか？能力名をつけてやったのに何が気に入らないというのだ。
萌香さんはね、萌香さんだからだよ。それにね、視圧師さんじゃなくて編集プロダクションで働いてて。
Didn't she say something about producing energy?
眉氏ネタにマジレスかこ悪い。
ネタではない能力名だ。
くだらないこと言ってないで。準備するわよ。
Yeah, just get started already. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. God damn it. You're just an assistant. Don't boss us around. Moika has already written her 36-byte mail. We set the timer to 100 seconds. The email should arrive at Moika's phone 4 days ago, July 31st.
電話レンジカッコ仮起動。
I have a bad feeling about this. About 15 seconds after activation, the discharge phenomenon occurs. I glance at Moika. She nods grimly, an unusual show of emotion. And then she presses the button. It's happening this time. This is far more intense than what happened when we sent the emails yesterday. And yet, I felt it before. I remember. This is what I felt right before the mass disappearance phenomenon. Has the past changed? Of course it has. The past has changed. That bizarre sensation just now was proof. I survey the room. Daru and Kurisu are in front of me, but Moeka isn't there. Mayuri is there. Where's Moeka?
視圧師はどこに行った？
They don't know her, I bet. Again. This feeling of wrongness. It's the same as yesterday.
視圧師？
オカリン、日本語で OK。
It can't be. I leave the development room and check the lounge, but behind the sofa, in the dressing room, the bathroom, and the shower room. I even look out the window at the street below. But Moeka is nowhere to be found. She's gone. The same thing has happened before. Did she really disappear because I let her conduct the experiment? Where did she go? Did I erase her from history? No, of course not. But maybe you never met her because of what happened. In the days, I step up to Mayuri who's sewing. Do you still have the IBN 5100?
今の今までここにいただろ。
誰かな。
Yeah, I knew it. They don't know who she is.
桐生萌香だ。
Daru and Kurisu give me strange looks as well.
それ誰？
聞いたことない。
そんな。
So I did erase Moika's existence. No, you just never met her, maybe, or something.
岡部、まさかまた？
またってどういう意味だ。
昨日も似たようなことがあった。私たちの記憶にないことをあんたは覚えていた。なんだっけ？そうそう、リーディングしたいな。
Yes, that's the name I give this phenomenon, or rather to my ability to perceive it. When the word line changes, everyone's memories are reconstructed to match. That's what John Titor said. But somehow, I alone retain my memories even after the past changes. I named this power reading Steiner. Kurisu remembered. I need to contact Moika. I need to make sure I didn't erase her very existence. You don't have her email, I bet. I don't know her phone number. The only way to contact her is by mail. I send her a message saying reply the second you read this email. Now all I can do is wait for a reply. Please reply. So he did meet her anyway then. A mail. Is it Moika? What's wrong? I'm kind of busy now. Sorry, I'll email you later. Moika. My body goes limp from relief. Don't be relieved so quickly. What is she so busy with? The computer? Moika still exists. She didn't disappear. Relief washes away my fear.
何が起きたか説明して、岡部。
Urged by Kurisu, I explain everything that just happened. She calls her, well, he calls her shiatsushi. Shiatsu is from Japanese finger pressure therapy. Yeah, I know what shiatsu is. Yeah, that kind of massage therapy. Yeah, and shi means warrior. Yeah, like in senshi. Well, warrior is more like a warrior in a war, if that makes any sense. I guess so. No, that's senki, I think, war. Yeah, war, it's senki, I think. And a lot of times it is used as a suffix to add the meaning of person to something, like the English for making words like worker, receiver, sender, killer, eater, etc. Yeah, okay.
今この場からその桐生なんとかさんが消えたのは因果率を考えれば不自然じゃない気がしてきた。
どういうことだ。
詳しい経緯はわからないけど、過去を改変したことで今回の場合は7月31日以降、今日までの4日間の桐生さんの行動が微妙に変化した。その結果、今この時間には桐生さんはラボには来なかったというふうに再構成された。
So that's why it looked like she teleported. I'm reminded of the teleporting Jelbana, but I guess it's not the same thing. Moika didn't become a Jenny man after all.
それともう一つ、岡部に起きていることが消せない。
何？
リーディングしたいなのこと。
Jelbana.
ちなみにその造語、恥ずかしいからやめた方がいい。
お前の個人的見解は必要ない。
Celeba Seba. Finally able to joke with Kurisu again. Well, maybe she wasn't joking, but that's none of our business.
さっきのあんたの説明じゃ D メールを送ったのも受け取ったのもあんたじゃなかった。なのにあんただけが世界線が変わる前のことを覚え
He's
てる。
special.
でもこれってあんたのただの妄想じゃない？
He's one of those 1 in a million, I guess.
桐生さんって人
Though
は
I still don't know
も
why.
ともと存在しなかった。あるいは桐生なんとかさんは実在するけど、その人が D メールを送った事実は妄想だった。
クリスティーナ、お前は間違っている。すでにこれまでの実験で証明されているんだよ。
I love the story so far. It's a little bit. I know it's a visual novel, so it's not supposed to be like super interactive or anything. I just wish I knew whether what I've been doing so far has had any influence on the outcome of events or not. But maybe it's gonna come. Maybe I just haven't gotten there yet. It's the only thing that's been slightly bothering me. Just slightly, but the story is great. I got no problem with it.
俺のリーディングシュタイナーは本物だ。
はいはい、12秒12秒。
I think I'd prefer that, yeah. Or if not on your first playthrough, at least after you've completed the game once, so you could easily keep track of what you've tried and what you haven't done yet or experienced yet. Yep, not the first time through. I mean, I wouldn't want to have it the first time through either. I don't feel able to answer right now. My emotions are a jumble, just as they were after Taiter called me the Messiah. Yeah, like after you beat it once, for example, that would have been nice. If it is, then what does that make me? An unknown power sleeps within me. The thought sends a chill down my spine. I sit on the bench in front of the brown tube workshop. I am. Oh, maybe it does, yeah. The more I think about it, the more confused I get. Then I hear footsteps coming down from the second floor.
帰るのか？
岡部ってずっとここに泊まり込んでるの？
まあな、マッドサイエンティストたるもの、研究所に寝泊まりして研究だけに没頭するぐらいでなければ務まらない。
形から入るのって良くないと思うわけだが。
でもね、この場所ってとっても便利だよね。マユシーもお父さんお母さんが許してくれるならここに泊まりたいよ。
How old is she anyway?
え？本気？
そしたらバイトに行くのもすぐだもん。ねえねえクリスちゃん、今度みんなでお泊まり会しよう。
They may have mentioned how old she is, but yeah, less than 18 I would guess too. I mean, she does. Well, I guess.
だったらまゆりさん、私のホテルに来たら？
Okay. I was gonna say, I guess if it's in the middle of summer, maybe they're on a. Like they don't have school at that time of the year, so maybe she's only working like part-time at the maid cafe where she works, I guess. Maybe. But do they let underage girls work in that kind of place anyway? She's in school, so it's less than 18. Yeah, but she works at the maid cafe also. I mean, they would let someone under 18 work there. Bit disturbing. But anyway.
そういえばそんな約束してたもんね。じゃあ今度お邪魔するね。
いつでも言ってくれていいから。それじゃあ。
Kurisu raises her hand in farewell and starts walking in the opposite direction from Hakihabara Station. Mary doesn't move from that spot. Instead, she starts doing her usual thing, Stardust handshake. My big boy, that's exactly what they want. What I would still have imagined that they want young enough looking girls, but not illegal girls, is what I had in mind. But anyway, let's not go too deeply into this. She looks up to the night sky, and with perfect timing, a shooting star crosses the sky.
ねえオカリ
何？
流れ星だな。願い事はしたか？
オカリンって小学生の頃すごい熱を出して1ヶ月ぐらい寝込んでたことがあったよね。
何を突然言い出すんだ？
It was about 10 years ago at the turn of the century when the world was in an uproar over year 2K. Near the end of 1999, I had a fever of nearly 40 degrees Celsius that lasted about a month. I didn't recover, blah blah blah. At least that's what I've been told. I don't remember it myself. According to my parents, I was unconscious the whole time, tossing and turning. The doctor said it was a miracle I didn't die. They never figured out what caused it either.
あの時ね
Is that relevant?
マユシーはオカリンが死んじゃうんじゃないかって思ってすごく怖かったんだよ。
That's sweet.
だからねおばあちゃんと一緒にお空に祈ってたの。オカリン死なないでって。
Yeah, but I would think that that kind of restaurant is different, but well. I mean, I know they're not supposed to be there to have intercourse with the clients, but I mean, that's not that kind of place either. But still, it's that the kind of place that's supposed to arouse people, I guess, who have that kind of fantasy. Or are they just ignoring the fact? Pretending that this is not the reason why those people like to go there?
何しろ10年前の時点で俺はトーマス・エジソンに匹敵する IQ170 の頭脳を持つマッドサイエンティストだったのだからな。
Actually, I'm not sure what Edison's IQ was. Yes, that was a polite way to put it, yeah. Trying to anyway.
すごいんだね。でもね、まだちっちゃかったマユシーはそのことがわからなかったからお空に祈ってて。でね、大晦日もうすぐ年が明けるっていう時にね、流れ星がピューって流れたの。今みたいに流れ星はね、消える前に3回願い事を唱えることができたら願いが叶うんだよ。知ってたかな？
Of course, that's the most common of common knowledge.
もちろんマユシーは一生懸命3回唱えたの。次の日、年が明けた頃にね、オカリンは熱が下がって目を覚ましたのです。つまりマユシーはオカリンの命の恩人なんだよ。
いや違うな。あの状況で助かったのはシュタインズゲートの選択だ。
そうなの？
Don't destroy her dreams.
そうなのだ。
そっか。ねえねえ。
Poor her, yeah.
熱が下がった時ね、オカリンはこんなことを言ってたんだけど、覚えてる？急に見ているものがぐにゃぐにゃしてきて、立っていられなくてフラフラして、んで、体がビクってなったって。
お兄ちゃん。
さっきのオカリンもね、そんな感じだったよ。大 丈夫？また熱出して倒れたりしない？
Jeez, my hostage is worrying about me.
案ずるな。
Hostage.
何も心配ない。
As I brush her worry off, I think back to what happened 10 years ago. When I woke up from that fever, the first thing I saw was Mayuri's crying face. She's right, I vaguely remember describing my collapse that way. And come to think of it, it does seem to match with the sensation I felt a few hours ago when reading Steiner activated. Internally drastically disturbed by Panda.
この俺の魔眼はまさにあの時に
I see
こ
some
の身に宿ったのだな。
Yeah, but why did he feel it that at that time? This is the power. This power was already mine back then. So that's the choice of Steins Gate. The next day, the lab gets an unusual guest.
お邪魔します。
Lukako?
おお、ルカシじゃんか。
Lukashi?
こんにちは、橋田さん、岡部さん。
ルカ子、妖刀さみだれを持ってこないとは何事だ。今日
Mistletoe?
お前が来ると聞いて、俺は殿下の宝刀。
In Norse mythology, a legendary sword born from a sprig of mistletoe. According to prophecy, the sword will slay the undying god Balder, thus beginning the final war of the gods, Ragnarok.
ミストルティンの封印を解いたというのに、お前には失望したぞ。
すみません。今から取りに戻りますから。
いや、もういいんだ。サミダレとミストルティンの開口、またもお預けか。
つうか、本当と北欧神話の負けって釣り合わなさすぎてカオスなんだけど、そもそもオカリン、模造刀なんて持ってた？
僕、どうしたら。
Speaking of transgender and homosexuality and that kind of stuff, yeah.
お前は俺の弟子でありながら。
Yeah, we mentioned that earlier. Yeah, there is that in that game too, I guess. Well, he's dressed like a girl, I guess. So, yeah, there's a bit of that in that game too. Why didn't this one get review bombed in the same way? Then, I don't know. I don't even want to try to figure that out. Lukako, though you are my disciple, you still lack dedication.
すみません。
こんな調子では使い物になるまでにまだまだ時間がかかるだろう。どうだ、なんだったら我がラボに入ってみないか。
え、僕がですか？
Lukako responds to my sudden proposal with a blank stare.
でも僕、どんくさいですし、科学とか機械とかよくわかりませんし。
You think Mayuri is?
足を引っ張っちゃいます。それでもいいですか？
なんだ、マユリと変わらないではないか。
Yeah, yeah.
ルカ君ならね、大歓迎だよ。
Mayuri and Lukako are high school classmates. There's no reason for him to refuse. No, it's not a end game. I think we're perhaps not even quite halfway through yet. This one has a high pedigree and is already established. Unfortunately, yeah, no, it's not. It's not end game, no.
でもね、ルカ君をラボ
Not even half.
マユシーはオカリンに一つ条件があるのです。ルカ君をいじめないことっていう条件。それとルカ君はね、今日はマユ なんだよ。衣装合わせに来たんだから邪魔しちゃダメなのです。
A fitting session.
まゆりちゃん、でも僕コスプレはするつもりはないから。本当に衣装合わせだけでいいんだよね。
I would not be even close to half. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
だけだよ。
Looks like Mayuri forced him to come. As far as she's concerned, pretty boys exist only to make her cosplay fantasies come true.
さあさあさあ、ルカ君変身しよう。
Along a nice journey? Come on, Luka-kun, transform! Henshin!
ちょっと待って。ほら、恥ずかしがってないで服を脱ぎに行って。まゆりちゃん、そんなところ触らないで。僕、
Ah!
だからあっちに。
Yeah, remember, it's a guy, alright? Imagine what Daru is thinking right now.
だからマムシーが1から10までちゃんと教えてあげる。お願いだから脱がさないね。
I don't know what he would be thinking. Well, okay.
すごくゆりです。
It's so Yuri. Homosexual romance between women or works of fiction depicting such. No, it's not!
あれはユリではない。
Thanks for the eggplant, Panda.
ルカ子は男だからだ。
ということは逆領辱ですか。むはー、実にけしからん。
And he's happy about it. His imagination knows no bounds. Ah, a message. Ah, Baito Senshi. Too much free time, but I'm so bored. There's nothing to do here all day. At least the pay is good. Ah, don't tell the boss that I've been polishing my bicycle at work today. Okay, I'll get fired. I hope you understand. We're in this together, right? Looks like even the game mentioned it. Yeah. I'm so bored. There's nothing to do here all day. At least the pay is good. What do you mean, but? What are you talking about? Yeah, that's a bit curious the way it's phrased. What, the Brown Tube workshop pays well? Maybe I'll apply for a part-time job in September. Hi, you've made a fatal mistake. You exposed your own weakness to me. I'll be saving this trump card for the critical moment. There, that should do it. Is she gonna reply straight away? No, maybe not. A few minutes passed and out comes Mayuri first. She looks satisfied.
ルカ君、ほら、恥ずかしがらずに出てきてよ。じゃ
Checked right now.
ーん。
16 years old.
ライネットのキラリちゃんだよ。
Kirari from Rainet. It's a guy! Isn't that skirt a little too short? Kawaii! Those bare legs are truly captivating. Wait, oh god, I'm looking at a guy's legs. What the hell am I saying? Have mercy.
マユシーは感動だ。
Look, I can finally wear one of my
やっと
outfits.
ルカ君に来てもらえた。
That's a Gashi!
難しい男なんて女装なんて
You don't sound like one. It's disturbing.
可愛いは正義なんだよ。
Cuteness is justice.
わけがわからないよ。
It's 2020, fellas.
さすがはマユシの仕事だな。服もモデルも互いに引き立て合ってる。3次元においてはフェイリスタン最強説を唱えている僕だけど、このルカシに対してはついついローアングラー化したくなるよ。
オカリンの感想はどうか
See.
な。
fascinated, but it's mortifying to admit that. Lukaku is Lukaku, yet Lukaku is a man. Male. A man just shouldn't be fascinated by another man. Well, so he says. It's me. My sanity is under attack. No.
機関の差し金ではなく、むしろこいつはこの町を守護する大いなる巫女の末裔で、まずい、心が侵食されている。
Well, is it really a Miko if it's a guy, by the way?
これほどの先森がいたとは。こいつを覚醒させられることができれば、機関による汚染も最小限にできるはず。
Wait, what? What did he say there?
まだこの町を奴らの手に渡すわけにはいかない。これがシュタインズゲートの選択なのだな。エルプサイコン。
Yeah, I think they described it in those terms in the game too. Yeah.
ルカコよ、我が不肖の弟子よ。以後、戦いの時にはそのコストさみだれ装備で臨むがいい。機関による魔の手はこの秋葉にまで迫ろうとしている。お前はこの混沌渦巻く首都を守る先森、柳林神社に生まれし巫女よ。今こそその役目を果たす時。
Well, it's not exactly very revealing. There are worse things out there, I think.
この町を守る使命がお前にはある。
そうなんですか？
そうだとも。
その下品な笑いやめたら。外まで丸聞こえだぞ。恥ずかしい。
I mean, it's more the way the... Yeah, okay, yeah, admittedly it's a bit short, yeah. Okay, admittedly, yeah.
痛い毛で気弱そうな女の子をおもちゃにして調子に乗ってるなんて最低だわ。そう思わないの？
Yeah, the funny thing is, I was watching a video the other day. Yes, I actually was wondering about that, so I had to look it up, and it is indeed a female voice actress. Well, yeah, well, obviously if it's an actress, it's female, yeah. It is a voice actress that voices the character of Lukaku, so yeah, it was done on purpose, yeah, you can bet. I was gonna say, I was watching a video the other day about what kind of clothes Japanese people wear in general, and apparently, even in Japan, it's sort of not widely accepted that you should be able to wear like clothes that are too revealing, or at least in society over there it just doesn't happen to quite the same extent as it does like in North America or Europe, for example. So well, it is anime, so I guess it's a distorted view of reality, and Japan is not really like it is shown in anime in general. And same thing for how people talk too in anime. This is something that I never really realized until recently. In the speech, the type of speech that they use. Most of the time it's a female. Yeah, most of the time it is, yeah. No shit. Sorry, got triggered.
それにしても
She stopped.
クリスティーナよ、ルカ子の全身を下から上へと寝めますよ
Yeah,
うに
it's
して
pretty
おく
traditional,
のが
yeah, I
よ
guess.
せ。
I mean, it's not that women like to wear like very feminine looking clothes, but nothing that's too revealing in general, because obviously you will still see people wearing very short skirts and that kind of thing. Even school uniforms, I mean, in Japan can sometimes be pretty short for girls and that sort of thing. So I mean, there are exceptions, but the kind of clothes that the majority of people like to choose to wear are usually speaking not gonna be very revealing. Even men, you will very rarely see men like with their bare chests in the streets, even in the middle of summer when it's super hot, for example. That's the sort of thing, I guess, in how they are maybe a bit more traditional. You will see guys wearing t-shirts, but They won't like take off the t-shirt and walk bare-chested in the middle of the street. Yeah, whereas here, even where I live personally, well, I can do that no problem, and nobody is gonna tell me anything about it. I still wouldn't personally, because I get sunburns pretty easily, so I don't think it's a good idea anyway. But well, that's what I wanted to say.
してないわよ、そんなこと。
Yes, you were.
クリスちゃん、どうかなこの子。
Uniform skirts.
ルカ君
Usually they do, yeah, that's true. But you still get not all of them, but some girls that choose to wear them shorter than otherwise.
これが噂に聞く
But it's not the majority,
アニメー
is
ショ
all
ン
I'm
文化の
saying.
一つ。
And I'm disgusted with myself for knowing that.
とても
Not all of them,
キュー
though,
ト
I
ね
think. Not all of them.
キュートだなんてそんなどうしてそんなに悲しそうなの？あなたはとても可愛いんだからもっと自信を持つべきよ。
Kurisu doesn't know. She's not doing it intentionally, but I guess that makes things complicated for Lukako. What, she doesn't know that it's a guy? I should change the topic for Lukako's sake. Yeah, but not the Japanese type, though.
ハイパーアクロバティックな会話のつなげ方だな。
聞けルカ子、思考は具象化する。そしてこの日本は言霊の国。一旦下に乗せた言葉には力が宿る。お前も晴れてオタク世界の住人となった今、はっきり望みを言葉に出しておくべきだ。
No, but I mean yours. I mean, unless you're in Japan.
この
They
地の
wouldn't be
根
wearing the
源が
Japanese side.
スタイ
That's
ンズ
what
ゲ
I
ートの
meant.
選択に影響を及ぼし、お前を後押しする。
僕の願い。
I wish. Lukako gives me a serious look. His focused gaze could captivate anyone who saw him, filling them with an uncontrollable need to hug him real tight. It's that damn powerful.
その聞いても笑いませんか？
So, what's the wish?
恥ずべきことは何もない。堂々と宣誓するのだ。
そりゃ
I want peace
世界を混沌にうんたらって
and butterflies
言っ
and
てるバカに比べれば
unicorns.
どんな願い事も恥ずかしくはないわな。
そこの助手、人の望みを笑うとは品性が知れるぞ。
He's always so super nice to Lukako compared to most other people, by the way. Well, I guess Kurisu is the only exception. In general.
埋め尽くすことと、ルカ君にコスを着てもらうこと。
マユリには聞いていない。
Aww, don't break her
マ
heart.
ユシーのお願いも、ショタインザゲートに後押ししてほしいよ。
Shotain the gate? Shotain! Yeah, Stein's gate. Of course, he is the kind of person everyone needs. It treats tenderly. An exceptionally cute boy or young man. Such characters are primarily designed to appeal to a female demographic. Yeah, what was that? Low angler? Cameramen who photograph female cosplayers and idols from a low angle can be found where cosplayers congregate, such as Komima or Akihabara's Pedestrian Heaven. Nice pun, Mayuri. I did not know what Shota was, so I had to read there.
ショタインザゲートってその間違い方神レベルだろう。なんかそこはか
There, Daru agrees.
インモラルな香りが。
Yeah, for different reasons, though. We all ignore Daru. It's probably for the best.
女の子になりたい。
There we go. He said it.
はい。
There we go. He said it. Kurisu is the first to react. Her expression is one of utter confusion. Well, that's only natural. Not even I expected that, so I accidentally swallowed my muhahaha.
僕自分の顔あんまり好きじゃなくて、だからもし女の子になれれば少しは
He says it so super
自信
slowly.
が出るかなって昔から思ってたんです。
So he has no confidence in himself. Despite the fact that he has better skin than anyone here. And he's far prettier. And has the bearing of an angel. Okay.
待てちょっと待って。彼女は何を言ってるの？
Kanojo, he said. She said. Well, it's not a she. That's the problem.
いや、クリスティーナよ。
助手でもクリスティーナでもないと言っとろうが。
お前は決定的な間違いを犯している。
You judged him based on appearance.
わからないか、クリスティーナ。わからないだろうな。それはお前の目が邪念で曇っているからに他ならない。
He's gonna use that as a pretext
どういうことよ。
to make fun of her.
ならば教えよう。お前はここにいるルカ子のことを痛い毛で気弱そうな女の子と言ったが、こいつは女の子ではない。男だ。
男だ。
何の冗談だそれ。
How insulting.
何もアカシックレコードにも明記してある揺らぐことなき真実だ。
Akashic Records? I've heard that before. The database in which every event in the whole universe from past to future is recorded, the memory of humanity's collective consciousness. Not in vinyl. Not in vinyl. Hmm?
漆原さん、岡部の言ってることは本当なの？
Do you have to make such a big deal about it? Can we move on, please?
僕男です。
嘘だ。こんな可愛い子が男の子のはずが。
いや、逆。それを言うならこんな可愛い子が女の子のはずがないだし。
Yeah, because it's a reference to another anime or something. It wasn't the tips list, but I can't remember where it was now. I think it was. Yeah, there. It is an unwritten rule to use this phrase whenever you see someone who looks like a cute girl but is either of an unspecified gender or actually a boy. This expression is also used sarcastically with boyish-looking girls. But I think it's supposed to be from an anime or a manga or something like that. So she is an Chandler. Or maybe it's a 2chan reference.
俺たちは男だろうが女だろうがお前を否定しない。同時にお前の望みもまた俺たちは否定しない。い
ちいち俺たちって言い直さなくてもよくね。
Meanwhile, Klorisu is still in disbelief, asks Lukaku for permission and placed a hand on her chest. On his chest.
あたふたしているな、クリスティーナ。自分よりずっと女の子らしい男がいたことがそれほどショックか？
I mean, even his parents trolled him hard by giving him a girl name.
認めるわ。私は
Yeah.
彼女じゃなくて彼に比べれば乱暴な言葉遣いだし態度も悪いし可愛げもない。これって ショックで3日は寝込むレベルよ。
クリスちゃんも可愛いよ。
フォローはいらない。ますます惨めになるから。
Ah, can't just everyone be who they want to be and let's just be done with it and move on.
いずれ強くなる。クリスティーナよ。お前もいずれ立派な女性
Does
になれる。
everything have to be commentary in this game?
今はまだ若いだけだ。
あんたに説教される言われはないぞ。
前言撤回だ。己の欠点すら顧みようとしないとは器の小さいやつめ。
Everyone here is sexist as it
うるさい。
as it seems.
あんたが言うな。
Let her be a tomboy if she wants to be. Let him be a girl if he wants to be, and just let's be done with it.
変なこと言ったせいで。
Shouldn't have said anything.
さて僕の愛用のデジカメはと
That her, please.
おもむろに撮影会の準備を始めるな、変態。
Don't make things worse.
先生ローアングラーになりた
I
いで
want
す
to be a low angler. I can be a grill too. If I hadn't dropped the game when I did, I would have had here. Yeah, I figure. So that's how Lukaku thinks of himself.
しかしルカ子よ。その望みどこまで本気なのか。
Yeah, but no amount of traveling through time or sending emails to the past is gonna change his gender.
朝目覚めたら女の子になっていたみたいな、そういうのが憧れなんです。
I don't see how the microwave oven is gonna help with that part.
ですよね。ルカ君かわいいね。そうキュート。
You sure about that? Like the John Cena meme? Are you sure about that?
そういえば
I can't make an impression, I'm afraid.
解説セリフ来たこれ。
お肉をたくさん食べれば男の子を、野菜をたくさん食べれば女の子を産むことができるっていう俗説があるらしい。
What, they're gonna try to modify that?
そうっすわ。民名処方
They're really gonna do that? Change his gender by sending a text message back to the past, like 17 years back to get her mom, his mom, to eat more veggies, so he's or she's a girl. Come on. Come on. No. This is too much. This is going too far. Come on, no. I don't believe it. A fictional publishing house for a certain manga. In this manga, Minmei Shobo publishes books on martial arts. On the internet, quoting Minmei Shobo is a way to jokingly make statements seem factual. Okay.
インターネットで見た。
そういう返しをするとはお主やるな。
何のこと？
Anyway, it sounds like an old wives' tale.
知らなかった。
She takes it at face value, it's Mayushi.
ママもクリスちゃんのママもたくさんお野菜食べたんだね。マユシーはジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンばっかり食べてるから、将来子供を産むときは男の子なの。
Oh yes, absolutely. It's a rule. It has to be that way.
バナナはお野菜に含まれると思う？
それなら狩猟で暮らしていた原始人たちはどうなるのだ。彼らはおのずと男ばかり産むことになり、男女比のバランスが偏ってしまうではないか。そうなれば人類がここまで繁栄できていたかも怪しい。
But because of the butterfly effect, I guess it could still work, but not directly because of that.
いちいち噛みつかないで。
Very indirectly, maybe that would change things. Or he could not have been born at
俺
all.
は噛みついてなどいない。クリスティーナ、その説検証してみる気はないか？
Huh?
どういうこと？
They're gonna do it,
思い出せ。
aren't they?
俺たちの手には
They're gonna
電
do
話
it.
レンジカッコ仮があるではないか。
They're gonna go forward with this.
漆原さんのお母さんが妊娠中の時期へ D メールを送るのです。
いかにも野菜をもっとたくさん食べろという内容でな。やってみる
A
価
GIF
値
of
はある
this?
と思わない
GIF
か。
or GIF? Please don't throw stones at me for saying GIF
それは
or GIF. Each of the, what?
今さら偽善で取り繕おうとする
Yeah,
なよ
that
クリ
one.
スティーナ。俺は知っているぞ。お前がマッドサイエンティストの素質を持つ実
It
験大好
probably
きっ子だという
exists.
こ
I
と。
wouldn't be surprised if it does.
誰が実験大好きっ子だ？
違うのか？
On Giphy or something like that, on a website like that, I'm pretty sure there are Steins Gate GIFs to aplenty. Probably. It's too popular not there to be.
それでも
You
し
say
実
GIF,
験が
not
成
GIF?
功したらどうする？
Usually I say GIF too, but I know
どうす
some
る
people
とは
take it really badly if you say GIF, so.
もし性別が変わったらルカ氏が生きてきた16年間の歴史が改変されるんじゃねってこと？
GIF. My name is GIF.
それについて誰が責任取る？
The question had hardly crossed my mind. I mean, we're banking on an old wife's tale here. It might not work at all.
責任は僕が。
Yeah, that might alter history very drastically if you do that.
よくわからないんですけど、その方法を使えば女の子になれるかもしれないんですよね。だったら試してみたいです。どうかお願いします、師匠。
決まりだな。ならばルカ子よ、お前をラボメンナンバー006に命じる。電話レンジ
Well,
カッコ
the
仮
other
は
the other girl
Well,
never
well,
became
well,
a
well,
lab
well,
mem
well,
in
well,
that timeline.
それを
Even if it is
使う
just an old wives' tale.
以
Yeah,
上
I
お前
guess.
はラボメンとなら
Yeah.
なければならない。
It's like I said, even if it doesn't affect it directly, maybe because of the butterfly effect, like something insignificant may have more consequences which down the line affect it in a more significant way.
ずっとなりたいって思っていたんです。そうだったの？言ってくれればよかったのに。言い出す勇気がなくて。それに僕、さっきも言ったんですけど、
That eh is not like the English eh, it's low key yes. Hmm. What was I gonna say now? Yeah, I was gonna say, watch him or her, I guess, become a tomboy when he grows up being a girl, when he was supposed to be a guy all along, and his personality being completely different. I wouldn't be surprised.
そんなこと気にしなくていいんだよ。だってね、マユシーもさっぱりだもん。
That's not something to be proud of, Mighty.
ではルカ子は今この時よりラボメンとなる。異論のある者はいないな。
はーい。
Hi.
私、ラボメンナンバー004を返上したいので、代わりに漆原さんを004にしてあげて。
却下だ。他には？
はあ、
Mighty and Daru ask what happened to number 5, but I ignore them. Moika will always be number 5 in my heart. Yeah, I was gonna say that earlier. No other objections emerge. All members are in favor.
ではルカ子はラボメンナンバー006となる。以後ラボに忠誠を誓い、
Brace
ラ
yourself
ボ
for
の
what's
発
to
展の
come.
ために全力を尽
I
く
am
せ。
very careful with spoilers, so don't take what I am going to say wrongly.
さて、ということで早速実験を。
I still think it's very
ルカ子は
risky.
今16歳だったな。
はい。
つまり1993年生まれ。
そうだよ。マユシーと同い年なのです。それがどうしたの？
In order to tell Lukaku's mother to eat a lot of vegetables, we need to send an email to 10 months before Lukaku was born, meaning we have to send it to 1992. Isn't that too far back? With the timer on the
携
thing?
帯が日本で普及し始めたのはいつだ？
Daru goes to Google it.
96年ぐらいっぽい。メール機能が実装されるのはさらに遅いかも。
How are you gonna do it then?
つまりルカ子の生まれた年の時点では携帯は一般化されてないということ。ルカ子の母親も持っていない可能性がある。
If they had a computer, you can still say, if it
メ
is,
ールを受け取ってもらう手段が存在しないではないか。
they keep saying mail this, mail that, but is it really emails that they're sending? I guess it is, because there's a subject and everything when it's displayed on the screen. Because I was thinking maybe they call it that way, but it's actually a text message. But if it is really an email and they were using the internet to send mail and they had a computer or something, they might still be able to receive it. It shouldn't matter. It doesn't have to be on a phone, I suppose.
ああ、そっか。ダメなんですか？
Well, maybe in 2010. Yeah. Yeah, not SMSs. Yeah. Maybe Japanese people send emails using their phones more than we do. In 2010, I suppose. I think internet on your phone was more popular in Japan at the time in which the game is taking place than it was for us back then, I think. Because they had WiMAX already in Japan at the time, which was well, it's not really 2G or 3G, I guess, but it's a pretty capable system, and that meant that everyone could have internet on their phones practically everywhere. Yeah. So yeah, I think in 2010 it wouldn't have been uncommon, especially since email doesn't limit the amount of text that you can send as opposed to text messages and SMSs. So it might have even been cheaper. I don't know. Because I don't know how expensive it is, especially back in that time, because it's different today, obviously. So yeah, let's just maybe, for the sake of simplicity, just accept that this is how they do it. But if it is like plain emails, I guess they could send it back to a computer in 1992. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's true. Silver and gold? No, I don't think so. I think it was only crystal that had compatibility with that. If memory serves right, I think. I think this is something that was exclusive to crystal, if I remember this correctly. And crystal was the first one where you could pick your gender also for your avatar in the game. I think.
こうなったら毒電波を飛ばせるよう改造するとか。
何よ、毒電波って。
ちょっとヤバい人たちだけがユンユンと受信できるんだ。電波っつうか、電波？特に春先によく見られる。
Pretty moy.
毒されてるのはあんたの脳みそだろ。
いいよ。もっと罵ってくれて OK だよ。
First one where the name of the area appeared on screen when you entered it. Yeah, that might have been, yeah.
手紙をタイム
Yeah, that didn't happen when you... in silver and gold, I think. That.
それじゃあ過去じゃなくて未来に行っちゃうわ。
そっか。
こうなったらあれだ。ルカシが雷に打たれるとか、それで性別転換。古臭いコミックとかアニメで手垢がついてそうだけど。
D メールを使わなきゃ実験の意味ないでしょ。脱線しないで。
It doesn't have to come to a phone.
クリスちゃんのナイスアイデアにマヨシーは期待です。
私はそうね。 高速を事情倍ほど上回るロケット
And
を開
first with the
発すれ
special
ば
battle
あま
theme
り
for
の速さに時
legendaries.
間が
Ah,
逆
yeah.
行して
It's true, yeah, because in silver and gold it was just a plain random encounter
電話レン
theme.
ジのこと念頭に置いてな
Wild
いじゃんか
Pokemon encounter theme.
しかもこの天才少女め今自ら相対性理論を否定したぞ。
単なる冗談でしょ。本気にしないで。
まったくどいつもこいつも使えないな。
だったら自称 IQ170 の灰色の脳細胞狂気のマッドサイエンティスト法王院さん、代案をどうぞ。
It's not a stylus, it's a toothpick.
ふむ頭の片隅できらめきつつあるぞ。
It's a toothpick with floss on it, so I
ひら
can
め
floss my
けの
teeth.
精神だな。
The sensation, yes, my natural mad scientist inspiration.
思いつ
Yeah,
いた
it's meant to be used that way.
携帯がなければポケベルに送ればいいじゃない。
A pager? Why do you complicate things like that? Didn't they have a computer? Using email on the computer back in those days would have been more commonplace. An early method of receiving wireless messages. Service in Japan started around 1968 after support for text data was added in the 1990s. Pagers grew in popularity among high school girls. However, pagers were soon replaced by cellular phones. Pager service was terminated in 2007. I don't know. Why would they have a pager? I mean, I know more people who in those years had a computer as opposed to a pager, personally. I would think that that would have been more commonplace. Unless it was way different in Japan, but I wasn't in Japan in those years, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, but then not everyone needed a pager either. About 22 hours have passed.
こんにちは。お母さん、ポケベルを持ってました。
Sending an email to a pager. Yesterday we argued about whether it's even possible. Eventually we settled on probably. Data is data after all. The rest will depend on the pager radio wave stations receiving our information safely and without obstruction. We already googled how to send data to a pager. For the pagers back then, you would first enter the other person's pager number, then if in the counter region, enter blah. If you enter additional numbers after that, those numbers show up on the receiver's pager screen as symbols and letters. Needless to say, we've already obtained a conversion table. Sorry. On PC, we knew if they even had internet, and if they even had email. Didn't most people already have it back in 1992 if they had an internet access? But shrine people, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. But there aren't many shrine people around me, like from those years, so, you know. We don't really have Shinto shrines over here. But anyway, okay. Needless to say, we've already obtained the conversion table. Because the email Lukako is about to send, while not technically mail, will need to be converted from letters to numbers.
漆原さん、あとは過去のお母さんに向けての文章をあなた自身で考えて。
僕がですか？
自分の夢を叶えたいなら
He's not gonna remember that he was ever a boy, though,
自分自身で道を切り開くがいい
if it works.
俺たちがしてやれるのはその強払い程度のことだけだ。
わかりました。
Ferris. Oh no, he escaped. Yeah, if we don't find him and kill him, misfortune will fall upon Akiba. Yeah, his name is the end of tutorial. He's small and nimble, and he cries choo choo. What is that? A mouse? Come here, quick. Ferris needs your help, Nyan. I can help, but it won't be cheap. A rat? What kind of cat girl is afraid of rats? You disappoint me, Faris Nyan Yang. Ah, it's a rat. Okay. Yes, indeed, that's the case. Yeah, okay. No, let's send that one. Still no idea if it's gonna affect anything, what I'm sending now, but we explained to Lukako the function of the phone wave. The numbers we're sending are 1-byte characters, so we can send 36 of them. The pager's number to letter conversion system uses 2 numbers to correspond to 1 Japanese character. Furthermore, since you first need to input *2 *2, that means you can only send 16 hiragana characters. Next, I show Lukako the table. Pager typing is commonly known as 2-touch typing or pager input. It's somewhat different from a cell phone input. You choose the consonant and then input the vowel. Once Lukako had a full grasp of the instructions, he started to draft the pager message. The thing that bothers you the most, yeah?
結構めんどいな。僕はてっきり
Why would her mother listen to a message from a stranger? Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Who would do that?
どうして831なの
831で野菜じゃん上皇。野菜野菜野菜ってのルカシのお母様の頭にすり込めばいいのかと。
そんなメッセージではいたずら扱いされるだけだ。
Exactly.
だったら29292929
Why? Because Nikyu is the name of a veggie or something?
一応聞いてやるがどういう意味だ？
肉肉肉肉
But this is the complete opposite of what we want to do.
肉好きにさせてどうする？
違うよ、それだけ肉肉って連呼されて、
Ah, okay.
逆にお肉見るのも嫌になって野菜を食べようって気になるかもしれない。
Well, I guess it's not such a crazy idea.
あるわねえよ。
Mayuri. Lukako completes his composition while we speak our nonsense. Can't hate her, yeah.
こういう内容でどうでしょうか。野菜食べると元気な子を産める。
ちょい待ち。この変換表によると濁点も数字2個で表現しないとダメっぽい。
For the autistic retarded innocent stereotype, at least she's done well. I suppose so.
その文章だと半角4文字オーバーする。
4 bytes over.
ならば少し改変だ。野菜食うと元気な子を産めるでどうだ？
言い方が下品じゃない？相手は漆原さんのお母さんでしょ？食うとの部分通じるかな？
ならば代案を出してもらおうか。
Kurisu shrugs her shoulders and says no more. Then it's settled. We move to the development room and prepare to send the email. When sending to a pager, the number encoded message is handled like a telephone number, so we enter the input into the X68000. Yeah, see, I don't know if it's like that in the anime, but in the game they repeat it multiple times that they are using a X68000 computer. The timer is set. We're ready to send the message to January 1st, 1993. To send it back so far into the past, wouldn't that require the microwave oven to be running for a very long time?
Yosh, 準備万端 OK だ。
Lukako's slender finger starts to tremble on top of the enter button. He just changed taberu to tau, which is more informal. Is that it? We're within the window of time where the phone wave should discharge electricity. Kuberu. Lukako flinches and takes a step back, but then I see determination flare in his eyes. What do you mean? Just coup? A wave of dizziness hits me again. I place a hand on a nearby chair to support myself and close my eyes. The dizziness slowly fades. So, what happened? Nobody's here now. Reading Steiner activated again. Did the world line change? I look around the room. Unlike what happened with Moika, Lukako is still here. How are you gonna figure it out now? Lukako's appearance hasn't changed one bit. I'm paying particular attention to his chest, and his chest, and his chest. Went to the previous page by mistake, and now there is an ad, so I will miss some stuff. And I'm back. Well, they just send the message. So the eat lots of vegetables to give birth to a girl thing Kurisu talked about was nothing but French science. Well, she might still be a flat girl, if it is a she.
失敗って何が？
何ってお前たち揃いも揃ってボケている
You
のか
shouldn't be surprised that
たった今この電話レンジカッコ仮で
you shouldn't be surprised that they don't remember it. That was careless of me. As our previous experiments proved, the activation of reading Steiner means that the world line has changed. And I'm the only one who carries his memories through the change.
いやなんでもないクリスティーナよ一つ聞きたいのだがルカ子は
今度はどんな変態的行為を考えてるんだ。あんたたち変態コンビは油断も隙もないな。
Yeah, you shouldn't be so surprised.
変態コンビじゃねえ。僕たちは変態紳士コンビだ。
Yeah, huge
どうで
difference.
もいい。ほんと、どうでもいい。
Ah, come on, just take her aside, tell her that you just changed world line again, and that in the world line you come from, Lukaku is a guy, and ask him and ask her if things have changed. I mean, how complicated is it? Damn, I can't ask now. It's really annoying that no one remembers. I don't want to think about how Kurisu might react if I suddenly ask, is Lukaku a girl? This is what should happen. There are a few, if any, options that don't end in my death. That is what should happen. But considering how his appearance hasn't changed at all, it's very likely that the sex change failed. In that case, what did Lukaku's email change? Yeah, because it did cause a change, considering he experienced that thing, that flashing thing. It's just like the Moeka experiment. The result is different from what we expected. The real problem is that we have no control. May Queen Nyan Nyan.
誰よ
Random camera body shots.
D
lol.
メールについてどう思う
すごいような、すごくないような。
すごくないと思った理由は
フェイリスタンとのライネット勝負の結果を改変できな
So
かった
even though that changed something so far into the past, that didn't change the fact that they tried to use that to change the outcome of the Linet match against Faristan. Now that's a selfish reason.
何度かの実験で分かったが D メールの精度はまだ信頼できるレベルには達していない。
I think it depends how you phrase it, and because you don't have a lot of room for wiggle room for making very precise messages, because it's only a few bytes.
運の要素が絡んでくるのは装置としては欠陥だ。もっと送り手側がコントロールできるようにならなければ実用性が低いままのガラクタ
It's
に
probably what happened, yeah. Ugh. For starters, there's a problem of how I'm the only one who can recognize the changes.
確かに結果出てないよな。ロト6当てるって件はどうなったん？
保留中だ。
Although it was Lukaku's mistake that cost us the prize, he wouldn't have been in a position to make that mistake if I hadn't asked him to buy the ticket in my stead. Why did I do that? It's as if Steins Gate guided the money away from my grasp. Well, maybe this is... they referenced it in the game, but I forgot the name that they give to that thing. Conversions fields or... I don't recall the term that Taiter used.
今日もともあろう男がこんなところでつまずいていられるものか。俺は諦めたりはしない。なぜなら俺がマッドサイエンティストだからだ。
言葉の意味はわからんが、とにかくすごい自信だ。
No, that's not it. If it was, I would remember.
かっこ仮でゆくゆくは人間をそれも過去ばかりでなく未来にも向けて送り出すことができるように改良する。改良してみせる。いや、改良しなくてはならないのだ。
It's a sort of like force that limits the amount of change that you can bring to a world line, but I forgot the technical term they used to describe it.
シュタインズゲートの選択なのだからな。
Jokes aside. Conversions number? Yeah, something like that. Maybe not exactly that, but something like conversion something.
何言ってるのにゃ。京馬の声が大きすぎて店中に響き渡ってたにゃ。
Maybe it is in the tips list. If it starts with conversions. No, it's not in there. Jeez.
お待たせしました。アイスコーヒーになりますにゃ。ミルクとかむしろは入れますかにゃ。
Yeah, probably conversions is the one that I meant then. Well, here I was referring to the... It's not in there either. I was referring to the force that prevents two dramatic changes from happening when you travel from one world line to another.
断る。
そんな京馬には全部入れちゃうにゃ。脳には適度な糖分が必要にゃ。にゃんにゃにゃんにゃ。
出た。これぞフェイリスタンの秘技。目を見て混ぜ混ぜだ。普通ならドリンクをこぼさないようにするだけでも大変なはずなのに、フェイリスタンはそれを平然とやってのける。そこにしびれる、憧れる。この秘技によりフェイリスタンはメイクインにおける人気ナンバーワンメイドとして君臨しているのだ。
なんだ、何か用事か。
続きを聞かせるにゃ。
Hear the rest?
京馬とダルにゃん、面白そうなお話してたにゃ。タイムマシンがどうとかって。フェイリス、とっても聞きたいにゃ。
極秘事項だ。 部外者には明かせん。
さっき店中に響き渡るぐらい大声で
What, is she gonna become a lab member too?
だ、
Cat girls are great.
ダルニャー、フェイリスに教えてほしいにゃ。
Don't underestimate him, Faris Nyanyan. Daru is my most trustworthy right-hand man, the wizard-class super hacker. He won't be tricked into divulging classified information.
実はメールを過去に送るっていうすげえ
You shouldn't trust him for that.
主に僕が。
誰？
He crumbled like a wafer. Women are scary.
それってつまりタイムマシンってことにゃ。
そういうことになるかな。
Hmm.
タイムマシンを作ったなんてすっごいにゃ。フェイリスはダルニャンの頭の良さにキュンキュンしそうだにゃ。
Oh boy.
マジで？困ったな。
I think she meant Okabe. Dumbass, what's with that grin?
フェイリスはタイムマシンに乗って時間
The
旅
window
行
is
するのが
closed
夢
and
なの
very
にゃ。
attractive right now. Don't jump, please.
連れてってあげるよ。
ダル、安請け合いするな。
ところで昔から疑問だったんやけど、時間ってどんなものなのかにゃ。
Oh, don't ask such questions.
何？
よく時間を川に例えて過去から未来に向かって流れてるとか言うにゃ。でも本当にそうなのかにゃ。もし川の流れだとして過去と未来に挟まれた現在はどこにあるのにゃ。それは点なのか線なのか、そもそもどこからどこまでが
It
現
kinda
在
is, yeah.
なのにゃ。
そういえば漠然とイメージはあるけど真面目に考えたことはないな。
Look, there are trees.
現在は川の上に浮かぶ葉っぱだ。
Oh,
それは
there's even a
過
leaf
去から
now.
未来へと流れに沿って動いていく。
そんじゃその葉っぱに全ての人間が乗ってるって
And in
考えれ
death
ば
we
いいの
fall
か
off.
にゃ。死んだら葉っぱから落ちるってことになるのにゃ。
そういうことだろう。その葉っぱのある地点より川の上流は過去、下流が未来と定義できる。
うにゃー。
Don't get so close, please.
その葉っぱは人間にとっての現在にゃ。
What about cats?
というと？
人間が時間に単位を作って観測してるから葉っぱは現在だってわかるにゃ。けど例えば全宇宙すべての生き物が絶滅しちゃった世界だと現在を観測できる存在がいなくなっちゃうと思うのにゃ。その場合どこが現在になるのにゃ。
What, this doesn't make sense?
神様とか宇宙の意志とかが観測するんじゃね？
じゃ
4D?
あもしその神様が4次元的存在だとしたら過去にも未来にも自由に生きることになるにゃ。
Four-dimensional space-time is comprised of the three spatial dimensions plus the fourth dimension, time. Four-dimensional space-time, yeah. Three-dimensional beings like humans can only move in the three spatial dimensions. A four-dimensional being would be able to move through time as easily as humans can move through air. Is time a human? What is this human perception bias? Drastic event? Important event?
その神
Yeah.
様の現在が基準になるならフェイリスたちの現在も過去方向に行ったり未来方向に行ったりしないとおかしいにゃ。
むむむ。
つまり現在は
Why is she the crazy cat girl made thing talking about such serious stuff all of a sudden anyway?
過去と未来も主観次第になっちゃうにゃ。もしタイムマシンでフェイリスが1週間前にタイムトラベルしたとしたら、京馬やダルニャンの現在とフェイリスの現在は1週間ずれちゃうにゃ。
そういえばそうだな。
だとしたらそのズレは葉っぱだとどうやって表現するのにゃ？
She's a spy. She's with the organization. Neither Daru nor I has an answer to that.
そもそも観測者の主観に委ねられるなら時計は関係なくなっちゃうのにゃ。楽しい時間は早く過ぎるし、辛い時は時間が過ぎるのが遅く感じるにゃ。つまり主観だと時間の流れは変動しちゃうにゃ。
そういえばさ、年を取るにつれて時間の流れって速くなってるような気がするよな。
Janet's Law? What's that? What is that? A perspective on the passage of time proposed by psychologist Janet? For some reason, as one ages, time seems to pass by more quickly. For example, 1 year is 1/7 of a 7-year-old's life, but only 1/70th of a 70-year-old's life. By this reasoning, the subjective length of time is inversely proportional to age. Well, if you say so.
とまあ、フェイリスはたまにそんなことを考えてるのにゃ。だから安易に時間を川の流れに例えるのはちょっと違うような気がするのにゃ。
考えれば考えるほどこんがらがってきた罠。
にゃにゃ。
案ずるな。俺たちが開発するタイムマシンはそういう哲学的であったり物理学的考察など関係なく時空跳躍を可能にしてしまうのだ。
そうそう、そういうこと。
にゃー、開き直っちゃったにゃ。でも
His
ダ
laugh
ルニャンた
makes
ち
me
の
laugh.
作ったタイムマシンフェイリスも使ってみたいにゃ。ダメかにゃ。
まあ僕の権限ならフェイリスタンにも使わせてあげなくもないよ。
It's not your decision to make, Daru.
本当かにゃ。約束だにゃ。
ダル、勝手なことをほざくな。
Ah, new message from who? Sengoku cosplay? Mayuri, so you want to cosplay as a warrior from the Sengoku period? Alrighty, Mayushi will work extra hard to have something for Winter Kamima. I know you'll be popular with the girls, I'm not sure how to feel about that. Mayuri, don't tell me you plan to send me out to the enemy. Wait, when did I say I'd cosplay? Did you email the wrong person? There, that should do it. Yeah, I want to know. It's a bit weird. After killing some time at May Queen, I leave Daru and head back to the lab. The only person there is Mayuri. She's working on a costume. What? The multiverse is person and goes like, oh shit, this happening is a happening that humans would call important, so I must make it harder for it to happen. Yeah. I would rather have another cat girl instead of that nonsense. That's saying something.
マユリよ、今のお前の姿はまるで内職で夜なべしているようだぞ。
夜鍋って何？夜にお鍋を食べるの？
kids these days.
ちなみにね、マユシーはコスでお金は取らない主義なのです。趣味は趣味のままがいいもん。それにね、自分の作ったコスを誰かに着てもらうだけで
Puma Okabe.
幸せなんだ。
将来は服飾デザイナーにでもなるのか？
Come to think of it, Mayuri has never talked about her future.
それは無理だよ。
Spoiled brats.
だったら将来の夢は何だ？ちなみに俺は世界の支配構造を打ち崩す
She already
こ
said
と
what
だ。
her dream was, I think. to get the dude to wear costumes and stuff like that.
このラボでのんびりやっていきたいな。
何？生涯ラボ面宣言か？その志の高さは買うが、このラボは採算度外視なのだ。飯は食っていけないぞ。
ねえねえオカリン、ラボ面6人になったね。こんなに増えるなんてね、マユシーは思ってもなかったよ。
Wait, you mean Moika is here? I mean, she's part of it?
人質になった甲斐があったかも。
いいな。断じていいなだ。我がラボに集った者たちは全員この俺の策略によりまんまとラボ面にさせられた連中に過ぎないのだからな。
そういう言い方は良くないと思うな。それにね、マユシーはまんまとさせられてないよ。
You might be the only one.
お前は自分からこのラボに来たのだった。
She joined the lab without my ever asking. When she appeared in the doorway and offered to join, I thought she was a goddess sent from heaven.
ねえ、オカリン。オカリンはこれからもマユシーのこと人質にしておいてくれる？
If you want, what do you want me to say?
お前は人質のままでいたいのか？
痛いかも。だって人質でいればね、マユシーは寂しくないし、オカリンも寂しくないから。
そうか。
Sometimes Mayuri throws me off my game, but if that's her reason for staying at the lab, then I'm happy.
ああ、そろそろマユシーは帰るね。
マヨリ、
うん？
帰りがけに何か食っていくか。おごるぞ。
Wow! His treat?
どうしたの？
Yeah, you never treat her.
今日の俺は気分がいいのだ。
じゃあね、キッチン二郎がいいな。あそこのメンチカツはね、神なのです。
She'll get no argument from me.
任せるがいい。
So are we ever gonna find out if the sex change for Lukako worked or not?
でも幸せだよ。
Well, at least she's easy to please. Mayuri and I head for Kitchenjiro. After that, I'll see her safely to the station. Faris, about abilities. There's a lot I don't know about myself. Yeah, why does Faris have cat ears when other people have people ears? Why can Faris only speak in Nyan Nyan? Nyan. Gee, shit. Nyan Nyan Nyan. Where is my home? The Chinchilla Star. I want to know the truth. That's why I have to go, Nya, to where all the answers can be found. Too bad your home world has already fallen to the great Oin Kyoma. Quit talking like that, it's annoying. Half human, half demon. I want to take you back to the lab and run some experiments. Do you mind? Yeah, let's go. Let's go with that one, I suppose.
土曜日なのにご苦労。研究熱心なラボメンばかりで頼もしい限りだ。
No, really, no, especially if you stumble trying to pronounce that. That's even more reason to not say it. Okay, I won't
こんな暑苦しい場所で変態どもと話してるなんて。どこで選択を誤ったんだろう。
She's really giving us a verbal beatdown.
涙を拭け。友達が一人もいない実験大好きっ子よ。
泣いたらんわ。だいたいメールで呼びつけたのはあんただろ。
いかにも俺だ。 だが律儀にそれに従い、こうして時間通りにラボへ来たのはお前の意志だ。
クリスちゃんはね、本当はとっても素直で真面目な女の子なんだってマユシーは思うな。そんなクリスちゃんがね、マユシーはとっても愛おしいのです。
ユリフラグですね。わかります。
Wait, what? Flag, a metafiction term, refers to common methods of foreshadowing particular events. A death flag, for example, suggests that a character will die shortly. Death flags and romance flags are the most frequent. Daru, keep your fantasies to yourself. In this context, I wanted to know exactly what they meant by that. I don't care if my assistant's into girls or not. Blah blah blah. Yeah, with that meaning, yeah, of course I know, but yeah, I wanted to see what exactly that was referring to.
気づいたことがある。D メールには不確定要素が強すぎるということだ。結果に対する確実な保証がない。
しょうがないんじゃない？受け取った側がどういう対応をするかに結果が委ねられているんだから。逆に言えば相手の性格、性質を分析し誘導させることだって可能かもしれないし。
I need a more reliable time machine before I can expose CERN and the organization and plunge the world into chaos.
そこで今回諸君に集まってもらったのは他でもない。本日の円卓会議の議題は、
またいつの間にか円卓会議にされてるし。
そんなに円卓会議やりたいならせめて円卓を買ってきなさいよ。
違うよクリスちゃん。この前オカリンが言ってたけど、円卓はみんなの心の中にあるんだって。
まゆりさんって本当に純真な子なのね。でも岡部の言うことはあんまり真に受けない方がいい。
The only round table that has 4 corners.
そうなの？
円卓の定義など今はどうでもいいのだ。それよりも議題は D メールではなく、セルンと同じように物理的タイムトラベルを行う方法を模索したいという件についてだ。
バカ言わないで。セルンがあれだけの大規模な装置を使ってすでに9年もかけてるのにまだ成功すらしてないんだぞ。私たちにどうにかできるわけないじゃない。
ゲルオカリンになっちゃうね。
Jello Karin.
諦めるには早すぎるのではないか。我らはすでに D メールという人類史上初の快挙を達成したではないか。
だから史上初じゃないって。セルンの方が先じゃね？
人類史上初の時空を超えるメール。それを成し遂げた俺たちに不可能という文字はない。
根拠のない自信ね。そもそも D メールが使えるようになったのだって単なる偶然じゃない。未だにリフターに代替しているものが何なのかすら解明できていない。
それが解明できればいいのだろう。
全然ダメ。セルンですら解決できていない問題にはどう対処する？
Ask John Titor.
局所場指定ができないんじゃどこに飛ぶかわからない。
Ask John Titor.
何もない宇宙のど真ん中に飛ばされるの
Even
は
if he is
ごめ
shady.
んだお。
That is a problem. If you can't control where you'll end up, your time machine is worthless.
いや、ちょっと待て。D メールは局所場指定をしていないぞ。にもかかわらず、きちんと指定先に届いている。これはどう説明する？
That's actually a fair point.
言われてみれば。
メルアド指定してるからちゃんと届いてるんじゃね？
そうなのかな。携帯の電波なんて何千万キロも離れた場所から捕捉できるとは思えないけど。
電波が届かないところにいますってなるんじゃないかなってマユシーは思います。
White
あるいは
hole?
携帯電話はブラックホールとホワイトホールを兼ねているのかもしれん。
Hmm? The reverse of a black hole. While nothing can escape a black hole, everything is ejected from a white hole. The existence of white holes is hinted at theoretically, but actual proof is impossible. They have never been observed.
憶測で物を言うべきじゃない。そんなの根拠ゼロよ。
ワームホールができている可能性は？
未だかつてワームホールの実在が確認されたことはない。
I groan. Kurisu and Daru fall silent. The problem has them stumped too. The concept of white hole is a real thing. I wouldn't be surprised with that game if it really is. Mayuri is the only one smiling. She probably doesn't understand and is just smiling because she feels like it.
いずれにせよ、厳然たる事実として D メールは過去に届いている。それがセルンに対して俺たちがリードしている点だ。タイムトラベルについても D メールを応用すれば実現の可能性はあるのではないか。
でもさ、D メールじゃ36バイトプラスアルファのデータ量しか送れないじゃん。人間を丸々物理転送させるなんてマジ無理。
ゲルオカリンになりたければ止めないわよ。
Yeah, what you expect? No one is gonna volunteer for that, or if you come images of Jellyman. Yeah, cure black holes, ring singularity, super gravitational space-time. If you can just adjust the lifter's volume of electron injection, you might be able to make the ring singularities naked. But even CERN is having a hard time controlling the lifter. Even if we do figure out what's functioning as the lifter in our time machine, I doubt we'll be able to solve the problem easily. Meaning that at present, we can only send a mere 36 bytes of data. I wonder how much data there is in a human body. Exa? It's more like an exabyte. Isn't that like 1,000,000 terabytes or something like that? 10 at the 18th power. Prefixes are kilo, mega, giga, tera, peta, exa. Yeah, it's a million terabytes then. Well, 1 quintillion of bytes. Yeah, blah. Well, yeah, there you go.
物理的転送なんて考えない方が身のためね。データだけのタイムトラベルだけでもすごいことなんだから、それで我慢すべき。
Yeah, I already knew that 1,000 terabytes is a petabyte. So that I already knew. Exabyte, I just assumed that it was the next thing.
身の丈に合ったことを考えろって言っている。真理を探求するなら、しかるべき頭脳と設備とお金を揃えないと。少なくともセルン並みにはね。こんな貧乏サークルじゃ、志だけ高くても何もできない。
No, I only know because I watched a video once of someone who configured a server with so many hard drives in it that it was a server that could house 1 petabyte. So,
専門家に委ねるべきよ。
yeah, the organization. The animal protection thing. Or something. No, is that it? No, I've got that confused with something else, I think. I've been thinking maybe we should bring the phone wave to a proper research institution and entrust it to a specialist.
セルンがタイムマシンの研究を極秘にしてるなら、私たちはきちんと公表して人類の未来のために役立てなきゃ。
もし公表すれば、機関のやつらに俺の存在を気づかれる。
あのね、こっちは真面目に話してるんだぞ。冗談言ってる場合じゃ。
それに俺たちは セルンをハッキングした身だ。奴らは人体実験までしている非常な連中。その背後には国家の枠
Well, isn't that what it is?
強大な権力も見え隠れする。
I wasn't sure for a second.
もし電話レンジカッコ仮を公表すれば、俺たちは消されるかもしれん。
映画の見過ぎじゃない？
Well, that's what I thought it was, anyway.
実際にセルンの資料にあった。
そうだけど。
なんだかマユシーは怖いよ。
Hey,
ハッキングが
don't
バレ
scare
たら
my Yushi.
ガチで僕たち消されそうだよね。バレるようなヘマはしてないけど。
それにこれが何よりも問題なのだが、公表してしまったらもう好き勝手に D メールが送れなくなるではないか。
あんたね。
この夢の装置をそう簡単に手放すものか。俺は法王院京馬、時空を支配する狂気のマッドサイエンティスト。望むのはそう、混沌。
ダメだこいつ。早くなんとかしないと。
Okay, what is that a reference to? A quotation from a popular manga about Death Notes? Okay, spoken by the protagonist in reference to his female accomplice. Original quote: "This girl's hopeless, I'd better do something quick." Used to express exasperation. Okay. I've never read Death Note. My bro has the books, but I never read them.
クリスティーナ、お前アットチャンネル。
うるさい。それ以上言うな。そんなわけないか
Oh,
ら。
I'm sure you are.
そういえばダルよ、セルンへのハッキングはその後さらに進んだか。
He did say it would take time to learn how to use the IBN 5100.
ああ、今はセルンの膨大な資料を漁ってるとこ。翻訳しながら全部読むのに何年かかるやら。一応重要そうなところはマキセ氏に渡しておいたけど、まあ基本的には僕にはもうやれることはないよ。セルンは今や僕の思いのまま。
お前が味方でよかったとつくづく思うよ。
If only you weren't so weak to seduction.
それでクリスティーナ、翻訳状況について報告を。
そのいちいち芝居がかった喋り方、どうにかならない？なんか軽くイラッとくるのよね。
クリスちゃん、オカリンの幼馴染として教えてあげると、オカリンの喋り方はね、そのうち慣れちゃうよ。
そのうちっていうのが10年後じゃないことを祈るわ。
お前、この俺と10年来の付き合いをしたいというのか。それはつまりこのラボに骨を埋めるという意味。
I somehow doubt
皮
that.
肉よ、皮肉。
そうか。ではさっさと報告しろ、クリスティーナ。でなければお前のことをネラーと呼ぶ。
違うっつってんでしょ。
You're lying. Nobody believes you.
一応時間を見て翻訳は進めてるけど、今のところタイムマシンに関する目新しい情報はなし。やっぱりセルンも問題の解決策を見つけようと四苦八苦してる。
Maybe they'll have to wait another 24 years, like Taiter said.
ダル、他に成果は？
成果じゃないけど、今セルンは実験の真っ最中みたいでさ、ちょうど LHC がフル稼働してんだよね。 そこに割り込んでこっそり使わせてもらえないかなって模索中。
What, DLHC?
嘘。
それってすごいの？
すごいどころ
Maybe
じ
they
ゃな
could
い。
send more bytes of data
と
if
ん
they
で
did
もない
that.
ことやらかそうとしてるわね。スーパー
What a
ハカ
monster.
恐ろしい子。
A quotation from a classic manga about glass masks used to express amazement at someone's incredible skills. I don't know which one it is, that one. Glass masks? No, now I'm drawing. Yes, very amazing.
おいクリスティーナ、お前わざとだろ。
何のこと？
She's in that channeler, no doubt about it.
でもまあそれができるようになったところ
Glass
で
masks?
使い道なんてないだろうけどな。
That's a thing? That's actually a
作戦
manga?
は順調だな。第3段階にはいつ入れる？
No, nah. Hold on. Oh, I think I might have watched a part of this at some point. Yeah, there was one of the anime adaptations about a girl who learns how to do theater stuff or something like that. That I used, well, I wasn't following it or anything, but I used to watch it every now and then. When I was little, it was aired on TV over here. Like one of the anime adaptations, because apparently there's been multiple adaptations of this. I just remember there was this crazy woman who used to like push the girl downstairs or lock her up in a shed in the cold outside to get her to learn how to play some roles or something when she was on stage. It was a bit weird, a bit of a weird show, but it was like it had that kind of surreal, comical quality to it. It was very surreal. Sounds like things are going smoothly. When do you begin stage 3 of the operation?
第3段階って何ぞ？
セルンがひた隠しにしている禁断の領域。そこに隠された闇を暴くことに決まっている。
日本語で OK。
IBN5100 で構築されたデータベースがあっただろう。そこへのハッキングにはもう着手したのかと聞いているのだ。
ああ、それは無理って言ったじゃん。
IBN5100 さえあればなんとかなるんだろ
う。なる。でも逆に言えばだからこそ手も足も出ないわけで。
ん？
Again, this feeling of disconnect. The conversation isn't making sense. You don't have the computer anymore. Because of Moeka, I said it.
俺が手に入れてきただろう。まだ触ってもいないのか？
I told you.
え？手に入れてきた？いつ？
私も聞いてないわよ。手に入れたなんて話は。
バカな！
You shouldn't have let Moeka do that. She has the computer now, maybe. Unless it's still at the shrine.
ない。IBN5100 ここに置いてあったのにどこに消えた？何を鳩が豆鉄砲食らったみたいな顔している。柳林神社に奉納されていた伝説のレトロ PC だ。お前たちもよく知っているだろう。
そんなの知らないよ。
柳林神社に奉納ってそんなアホな。
幻覚でも見てたんじゃない？最近暑いから。
Despair drags me down like quicksand. We can't hack that database without the IBN 5100. Who could have done this? Think! Who do you think? The organization? CERN? CERN is a possibility. Maybe they know they start hacking and stole the IBN 5100 from the lab. And the way he reacts every time something like this happens. Yeah, just think! Use your brain! You know it's the D-mail. Even if they could steal the IBN 5100 from the lab, they can't steal Mayuri. What happened? Come to think of it, I don't know one person who's obsessed with the IBN 5100. Kiryu Moika. Could someone other than Moika have stolen the IBN 5100? I consider the possibilities. The next name that comes to mind is...
まさかジョン・タイダーか。
No. Think. I send Moika an email just to test her. I don't know if I'll get a response. Finger, shining finger. If it was an inside crime, then Moika was the prime suspect considering her strange attachment to the IBN 5100. I wait a while, but no reply comes. Of course, even if Moika were the culprit, she wouldn't just admit it.
落ち着け。順序立てなくていいから思いつくままに一つずつゆっくり話して。分類整理は後から。
Shoot. I wipe my sweat with a handkerchief, then slowly explain the purpose of the IBN 5100 and how I came to obtain one. Pivotal movements in history are rarely seen as such until long after they have occurred. Even the person responsible for the change may not realize what he has done. Amane Suzuha. Why is she sending me this now? Is that a hint?
IBN 5100が消えたのはこれまでに過去を改変した
And who do you
誰
think?
かの影響かもね。
おお、俺の話を信じてくれるのだな。
でも私の主観ではこれまでに送った D メールは些細な内容ばかりよ。
最初に電話レンジちゃんがタイムマシンだって気づくきっかけになったメールだよね。
オカリンは変態って内容で送ったよな。
あとは D メール実験で私が岡部の携帯に何十通も送った。でもどれも中身のない文面ばかりだからあれで過去を改変できるとは思う。
titles は
僕も2通送ったお。フェイリスタンとの
You think? Oh wait, I can't look back at them though. I think. Yeah, nah, it's not gonna let me.
勝負に勝てる秘策を書いた。
それともう一つ、岡部が一番最初に偶然送った私が死んでるうんぬんってメール。
だが俺の主観ではそれ以外にも何通か送られている。
ロト6の当たり番号を書いて送ったんだっけ。ルカちゃんがその番号を買ったけど結局当たらなかったやつ。
岡部以外は送ったところを誰も知らないけどね。
だがお前たちにもその後で見せたはずだぞ。俺の携帯に残っていた着信履歴を。
あれは惜しかったよね。
それぐらいじゃないかな。
いや、まだある。萌香とルカ子が D メールを送っている。
そうだった。でもそう主張しているのは岡部だけなのよね。私も橋田もまゆりさんも誰も知らない。
だから言っているだろう。世界が改変される前と後で記憶を連続して持っていられるのは俺だけなのだと。
それであんたの主観ではその IBN5100 はいつ消えたの？
Well,
ついさっきの話だよ。
before Moeka sent her
確実
email,
にこの
probably.
ラボにあったのはいつまでの話？
それは
IBN 5100, IBN 5100.
8月3日だ。記憶では8月3日までは確かにこのラボに存在していた。
間違いないのね。
と思いたいが。
Let's go over the events which led to me obtaining the IBN 5100. I heard that Faris was a retro PC maniac who knew about the IBN 5100. I learned that 9 years ago she donated her IBN 5100 to Yanabashi Shrine. I asked Lukako's dad for help and he lent me the IBN 5100 just like that. Mission complete. At the very least, Faris and Lukako should remember what happened. Well, no, they wouldn't. I should give them a call. First up is Lukako.
忘れてください。コスプレを。
Judging from his even more timid than usual tone, he's still hung up on what happened the other day.
それより IBN5100 について聞きたい。
He was wearing a girl uniform, by the way?
IBN5100 柳林神社に9年ほど前に預けられたレトロなパソコンのことだ。知っているな。
はい。
He remembers. Lukako really remembers.
俺が少し前に神社に行って探し当てたんだよな。それでお前の親父さんに頼んで貸してもらった。間違いない。
Oops.
そんなはずは。
違うのか。
僕の記憶ではそんなことはなかったような気がします。
What? Is this another effect of changing the past?
IBN5100 がその神社にあったのは事実なんだな。今もあるのか。
いえ、わかりません。僕それほど詳しいことは。
今どこにいる？近くにお前の親父さんはいるか？
いません。
そうか。わかった。急に電話して悪かった。
はい。すみません。お役に立てなくて。
The IBN 5100 was at Yanabayashi Shrine. And Lukako... What? Ah. Sometimes in auto mode you don't have time to read. That's a fact, and Lukako knew that. Could the IBN 5100 have returned to the shrine? Did that huge retro PC sprout legs and trot back? That's just silly. Yeah, come on. You know it's silly. But Gelbanas have teleported out of the microwave. Moeka also instantly moved from the lab to somewhere else. Considering that, it's entirely possible that the same thing happened to the IBN 5100. Maybe I should go check later. Could you ask your father when you can and call me after to tell me what he said? Yeah. Yeah, why not that? Next is Paris.
マイリオ、フェイリスと連絡を取りたい。
Phyllis?
フェリスちゃんに用事があるの？今日お店に出てるかな？
マイリオは奴の携帯番号を知っているだろう。連絡を取ってみてくれ。
I wish the chapter would be over because I'm gonna have to go soon and I don't want to... Well, if I have to, I will have to stop before the end of the chapter, but it feels like there's not much left of it.
フェリスちゃん、こんにちは。
Konnichi Nyan Yang. Oh yeah, sorry, I said I wouldn't say that again.
にゃん。オカリンがフェリスちゃんとお話ししたいことがあるんだって。変わってもいいかな？はい。
Sorry.
俺だ。おーい、今日もだ。
今日なんかフェリスに用事なんて珍しいにゃ。
どうしても聞きたいことがあったんだ。 お前は昔柳林神社にレトロ PC を奉納した。それに間違いはないか？にゃん。何？にゃんとはどういう意味にゃ？
Tomorrow. It's gonna be in the afternoon and not at night tomorrow. Ah, crap! I started to talk like her.
間違いない
So
にゃ
it's gonna be earlier than tomorrow.
IBN5100 っていう名前だって知ったのはすごく最近やけ
Because
ど
tomorrow is Saturday.
最近知ったとはどういう？
ダルニャンに教えてもらったのにゃ。
So that's it. At any rate, Faris has confirmed that the IBN 5100 was at Yanabayashi Shrine. So did the IBN 5100 disappear from the lab after I retrieved it? No, Kurisu and the others lost their memories of me bringing it back to the lab, so I'm considering two possibilities. One, I went to the shrine but didn't acquire the IBN 5100. It's still at the shrine. Two, before I went to the shrine, someone moved the IBN 5100 somewhere else. Looks like I'll have to go to the shrine after all.
レトロ PC がどうしたにゃ？
Dia was in France too. I will have to end it soon for today. Ah, okay. I thought that it was about the Nyan Yang. Faris was a retro PC maniac, wasn't she? Let's just make sure.
IBN5100 について他に情報はないか？超レア、お前はカリスマメイドとしてこの秋葉に強いネットワークを持っているだろう。それを使って今秋葉にある IBN5100 を探してもらいたい。
We only need to find one. It doesn't matter if it's the one I found at the shrine.
にゃー。探してもいいけど条件がある。
Ah! Is she trying to strike a deal? That's unexpected. The Nyan Nyan. The cat talk thing, because you don't like it. That's unexpected. Let's hear it.
じゃあこれからフェイリスのお家まで来てほしいのにゃ。
うちだと？お前のうちはどこだ？
About the what? I'm not gonna repeat it. I quickly prepare a memo pad and write down the address Faris recites. I don't want you jumping out the window.
お前秋葉に住んでいるのか？
それじゃ待ってるにゃ。
Let's stop by Yanabayashi Shrine and then head to Faris's place. The area around Akiba Station teemed with the weekend crowd. And as usual, store clerks and in maid outfits were there to hand out flyers to passers-by.
で、なぜお前たちまでついてくるんだ？
だってね、マユシーはフェリスちゃんのお家遊びに行ったことないんだもん。一度ね、行きたいなーって思ってたんだ。
つうかフェイリスタンのプライベートとか突せざるを得ないだろ上皇。
It might have been a mistake to take the Faris stalker along. He's already derailed our journey with his incessant searching for otaku merch. Exactly, when you say that you have to say it in order to refer to it, so you say it, committing the deed. I'd stopped by the shrine just before this, but Lukaku wasn't there. With no other choice, I went to the humble shrine office, pressed the intercom button, and met with Luka's dad. When I try asking him if the IBN 5100 was donated to the shrine, he answers it certainly was, but after he tries looking for it, he says he can't find it anywhere and he has no idea where it went. I ask if he lent me the IBN 5100 before, but that event is gone from his memory. She stole it, probably. What's going on here? It was at the lab just a few days ago, but it has also disappeared from Yanabayashi Shrine. The D-mails definitely have something to do with this. I can only begin to imagine how the past has changed. At any rate, it looks like we'll have to rely on Faris.
IBN.
That's got to be lab mem number 5, Kiryu Moika. Wait, is she still a lab mem? Mayuri and Daru don't remember her. There's something I need to ask her. I leave Mayuri and Daru to their fawning search for Upa stuff and chase after Shining Finger. That damn truck got in my way. Where is she now? Where did she go? There.
IBN ないどうしてないのどうしてどこにもこの町に本当にあるの
She doesn't have it? That's even stranger.
どこかにある
That's even more strange, I mean.
FB はあるって
桐生萌か
岡部君
お前ラボから IBN5100 を持ち出したか俺はお前の仕業とは思えな
Yeah,
い
exactly. It's a cliche.
仲間だからなしかしお前はあの PC に異常な執着を見せていたどうだ
So,
やったの
so
か
was it you?
IBN5100 見つけたの
見つけたがなくなった
なくなった
案ずることはないやっていたとしてもお前を警察に突き出す
Yeah,
ような
I've run out of time, unfortunately, so that's gonna have to wait till tomorrow for the rest. It was getting really, really interesting, and I wanted to know, but I've run out of time, unfortunately. Well, I will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. CET, or around that time anyway. If I have an errand to run before I go, well, then that's that, and then I'm gonna have to wait a bit till a bit later. But I will post on Discord anyway when I'm about to go online, the way I usually do. So be on the lookout for that if you don't want to miss the next one. And well, that's gonna be all for today then. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys, and until next time.